Right. Hey, this is Roleplaying Public Radio. We're playing Dungeon Crawls Classics. This is the old school Renaissance RPG from
also known as D&D Death Simulator.
Yes.
Caleb has never been happier.
Really haven't.
This is DCC. Out of all the old school Renaissance games, has got my attention the most because they have what they call the character funnel and level 0 characters.
It's such a bloodless way to put it.
I think you should call it the character blender.
Funnel.
Yeah. So the idea is everyone at the table has a squad of 4 randomly generated level 0 characters. 3d6 for attributes rolled in order, random peasant occupation, and 1d4 hit points, and a few pieces
peasant gear.
And peasant gear. And we are going to go on an adventure written for level 0 characters called Sailors of the Starless Sea by Harley Stroh, who I've actually met. Talked to him at Gen Con. He actually gave me some work at getting my games. And this is the cover for it. So that's the kind of thing you'll be facing. So you guys are doing.
We will not be like the heroes
That
on
literally.
the cover.
Yeah. Okay, I'd like to point out that literally is a one-eyed, two-horn. Is it a two-horn? Yeah, two-horn purple people eater.
Yes, with a morning star.
It looks like a purple people eater to me.
And so, first off, everyone can begin because you're going to the ruins of the Chaos Lord, the castle.
Why?
Well, let's because your people have in your city, your little town, have been disappearing and been taken. But what do you know about
So we
these?
just wanted to skip to the end.
You've been sent out. You've been pushed out of the village, safety of the town, to at least maybe to either stop the evil or at least keep the monsters satiated for a while. So you all drew the short ends of the straw.
Except for Henrietta, she volunteered.
Of course. We'll get into character creation, our characters, your peasants, in a little bit. But first, everyone, roll a d10.
Okay.
This is per player. This will represent what kind of rumors you've heard. There we go, Tom.
Not these.
Tim.
Hand the bag, please.
So I'll go start with Tom. Tom, your group has heard that the keep you were about to go into was once ruled by a pair of brothers, Chaos Lords, the foulest champions of evil to ever stalk the land. Caleb, what'd you get?
I got an 8.
8. Nothing good can come of disturbing the evil ruins. You'll only unleash the horror beneath the hills. And these are just rumors, by the way.
I've got the same rumor as this.
All right, reroll. You all get at least one unique rumor.
6.
I'll be that generous.
Fuck that! I'm done.
Our sleeping dragon lurks beneath the keep. Accept his quest and he will grant you a wish. And Aaron?
D10.
Yeah, what's
10. Sorry.
Reroll.
Oh.
That was a repeat.
3.
While the keep fell to the armies of good, they did not eradicate its fell legacy. Evil still festers within the ruined walls, awaiting the day when it can emerge once more.
So just to recap, nothing good will come of disturbing it.
Yeah.
There's a sleeping dragon under it who will grant you a wish if you take his quest. Evil underneath it. And what was Tom's again?
Chaos Lords were brothers.
Chaos Lords were brothers.
Yes, and they once ruled the keep. So those are rumors and superstitions that you have heard. Before I get into introducing the rest of the castle, why don't you introduce your ensemble cast?
Special ops teams.
Your squad.
Caleb, you're the most eager. Why don't you have backstory for them too?
Yes, I do. I have Shadrach, a weaver, his brother Meshach, a butcher, and his other brother, Abednego, who is a parsnip farmer. They figured, since they were likely going to get the short end of the straw anyway, why not do it and make sure they're going to survive? So they pooled their money and hired a mercenary from a local ad called Exotox, the harbinger of grinding despair. But it turns out the mercenary is just their local halfling dyer, who has a death wish and is completely delusional. So they're going in there volunteering to go, but their only protection is a tiny midget man with 3 feet of fabric.
And some scissors, I think.
He has a staff. He does not even have scissors.
All right. David, you're raising your hands.
This is going to be great. So, my squad is made up of 2 guys who got the short end of the stick. The local scribe, Timothy McSweeney, who got the short straw. Cartwright, the Wainwright, who has a cart full of dead bodies, and they figured that since you've got the cart of dead anyway, might as well go to where you're going to find a
You're
bunch
not
of
in their
bodies.
adventure. You're just working.
Did you just keep re-rolling until you got the corpse of bodies? Is that what you...
Actually, no, I rolled twice.
Okay.
Well, 3 times. The first time was a little bit too spot on for me, so I was
Okay.
like, yeah, no. My first crew would have been a weaver, a halfling dyer, a halfling haberdasher, and a tailor. And I thought,
A textile industry, basically.
yeah, basically. So, yeah, no.
We make the bugbears into a sweatshop.
All right.
Let's see, then there's Turnkey the locksmith, who drew the short straw, and everybody went, hey, you're kind of like a thief. Here, go on in. And then Henrietta the halfling chicken butcher, who volunteered for this because halflings be Krago.
Wow, apparently madness runs deep in the halfling families of this region.
They've got exactly the same amount of crazy as everyone else. It's just that it's compressed
Wow, all right.
and thus more volatile.
Aaron?
I wish I had more backstory of mine. I just printed up and created stupid names.
Only victors get the backstories.
Backstories for Clutch.
Glenn Gary, fuck you.
Kill Bucky Skeleton.
Gary Glenn Dungeon.
So yeah, I just created up silly names for mine since I came in last night, which take Goatly the dwarven herder, Doc Martin the cobbler,
Dude, we're going to be able to say that tonight.
Lego Lighter the elven chandler.
I know who's going to... I mean...
Yeah, and the person that
If
needs
you
to die
don't, I
first.
will.
If the person that needs to die most, the fortune teller that I've named Miss Cleo. So I will.
Oh, maybe.
I'm surprised you didn't name after the one in that automated fortune teller in Big. But anyway.
Zoltar.
Yeah. But anyways, Tom?
Well, yes, my ensemble consists of the one guy who drew a short straw, which is Rene Fabrique, the halfling haberdasher. He's realizing how screwed he was. He realized he...
Oh, he's the one who searched for 3 suits, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fine suits.
But he suddenly
Dude, give it to your other players and go out like bosses.
Oh, not yet. Payment of the suits are delivered upon the completion of the job.
Okay.
But he actually, he decided I better, hire some people or I'm going to die.
Okay.
So he hired Crikey the Hunter, who, he fancies himself one of the best hunters in the world. In reality,
Yeah, I'm a 0 level hunter.
in reality,
Pretty tough
I
shit.
killed a rabbit once.
I killed him. Dude, that rabbit was coming right at me.
Yeah.
Well, it was sick.
Well, he starts
but
with a bow, right?
Yeah, so-
He actually gets a ranged weapon.
By coming at me, my
that's
friend.
cheating.
He also hired 2 brothers, simply known as the Shovelers.
the shovelers. Okay.
Well, that's them as a unit.
So there's a shoveler 1 and a shoveler 2.
No, well, the Shoveler 1 is known as Poopsmith, because that's literally what he is, a gong farmer, which is a fancy word for...
So their last names are like Puritan names.
Yeah.
Denote
Yeah,
their
exactly.
Yes, and he's literally the one that shovels human crap.
Nice.
And then there's also Morty, the gravedigger. And, like I said, shoveling's been in our family for generations.
A lot of family lines are going to be extinguished as well, with all these brothers going in.
So basically,
It's like the Saving Private Ryan.
so basically, why did the shoveling brothers join on? Because one shovels crap for a living.
Yeah.
So delving into a dungeon is going to be a vacation.
Take me, sweet death. Get rich or die trying.
And the other's been dealing with bodies so long. He's like, well, they're going to need me along this thing.
Fair enough.
Pragmatism.
Deep backstories for these characters.
Yes.
Sarah died the first encounter.
Possibly. We'll find out.
But they were
I
promised.
don't know. I don't think any the encounters kind of will get choked up with corpses at a certain point. Right? It'll take a few encounters.
Oh yeah, and the payment, they get a little money, and all 3 of them get a fine suit at the end of it.
Or a suit to be paid on their demise.
For your funeral. All right. You
Sunday
stand
club.
before the ruined keep, which squats atop a low, craggy hill.
Squats.
Its walls of toppled stone and massive granite blocks, hinting at forgotten battles and the clash of mighty armies.
Opulent and imperial.
Yes. Now the ruins seem host only to creeping vines and the foul miasma that drifts down from the keep. The air is overrun with pestilence.
It's like I'm there.
Fat flies bite at you incessantly, and clouds of small black insects insects choke your every breath. The long-abandoned land is choked with thorny vines that drape the sickly trees and hang from the ruined walls. There is an odor of rot and decay as if the hill itself were decomposing from within. A sight gives you pause. A ragged banner depicting a crimson skull on a black field stands high atop the ruined walls. Whatever lurks within has terrorized you and your village for far too long.
Where are the Cheetos?
You turn to your companions and ready your meager weapons. The time for retribution has come!
I pray to you, return to our ancient home, reclaim our home, save us from...
By the way, I would just like to say, like, we're currently armed with one, like, Poopsmith has a trowel, which he uses to shovel shit, so I guess it can make a wound septic.
Yeah.
You know, Morty has a shovel.
Yeah.
Renee has scissors.
Hey, you know what? Angry Mobs sound a lot better when you just think there's a Frankenstein in there. All right?
Exactly, yeah. You get your
When it's just one Frankenstein, you're over-equipped, if anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of being drawn out of my immersion only just because I do not see the damage rating for a shoehorn. There should be a damage rating for the shoehorn.
Use blackjack.
Yeah.
I think shoehorns are blackjacks.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. It should be right here.
There is an entry for starting weapon. All of you are
Oh, that's a
trained.
dagger.
Yeah.
All is a dagger, but...
Yeah.
All like punching holes in the
Oh, okay.
leather. So.
Okay, but that's not a shoehorn. No.
So you're
I want a
outside
fucking
the keep right now, and so you have to. Your first challenge is, obviously, to get in the keep. You're coming at it from it is north of you. You're coming from the south. There is a pathway in front of you, an old dirt road now overrun with weeds and sickly vines. There's vegetation through it, so you can try and go make your way through that. And expect that a little closer, or you could circle around the castle, see if there are any other ways in. So what do you want to do? You do
Let's
see...
inspect the vines.
Okay.
Henrietta is going to go in first, clearing it out with the hand X. Because she does have the infravision, she's going to be looking for signs of life.
Okay, so you're going up ahead.
Bit of an enthusiast.
An old dirt road, now overrun with weeds and sickly vines, rises towards the ruined citadel. A grisly sight bars your way, a pair of bodies secured to poles by long, ropey vines. The wicked vines have wormed their way inside the bodies' ears, eyes, and mouths. To your horror, you realize the bodies are still moving. So, as Henrietta approaches them, the corpses...
Frank, is that you?
the corpses pull themselves from the pole and start shambling towards you.
Good.
They are going to try to attack you unless you run. So what do you do? In terms of like organizing your mob, everyone will have one primary character that they control. You can use your other characters at a time, but let's say each given little clique has one.
Your MVP.
Yeah, exactly. Your MVP. So you're calling for Henrietta right now. Is anybody? I assume the rest of the party went with her to go up.
Crikey will be my man on point.
Okay. So you can start combat. You could retreat. You could.
This is what hunters do, man. Like, that is a big bunny.
Yeah, you could you all have basic knowledge of the outdoors or peasant-y type thing, so you could try to make an intelligent...
farming.
Henrietta's going to try
So
to cut
farmers
this one off.
and
What skill is
hunters...
that? Peasant craft?
Yeah, you can make basic attribute
World of
checks.
peasant craft.
Could possibly intelligence or luck to see if a holy symbol will work against these?
That would actually have to... You'd have to go up, and that would be your action, so that would be going into combat.
Okay.
Brandish your holy symbol.
Okay.
So is that what you're going to do?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to go into combat.
I will send a Bendigo.
Okay.
Because he's got a
Suppressing
thing for
fire!
Henrietta.
Okay.
Aw.
So...
And he also has a pitchfork, which actually does decent damage compared to everything else.
All right, so I'll just roll.
I go low, you go high.
And I'll go to distance.
We will just call them
Here,
vine
for you to say that,
hordes.
Henrietta.
Yeah.
I will survive this day!
All right. Natural 20 on initiative.
I'm already
Yes!
And 17. Everyone else roll initiative, which is your agility bonus.
Agility?
That's
If you have a
listed
certain-
there.
Ooh, I have a
It's right
bonus.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, so do I.
Look at the Bendigo.
10.
I also rolled a nat 20, but I have no bonus.
Okay, so you'll be going ahead. All right, so it's
What do you boy?
Vine Horror 1, David.
I'm 17.
You're tied. I'll let you go before Vine Horror 2. And then Tom and Aaron.
And I'm at 7.
Yeah.
Aaron.
All right, so Vine Horror 1 is
We are
charging in the battle.
heroes.
You were going up first, so Henrietta is going to take the first attack of the game.
No!
Let's see. It has
My only love!
has a +2 to attack. So what is Henrietta's defense?
10 AC.
All right. A 2, a 4. So that actually misses. The Vine Horror reaches out and tries to...
Misjudges the
Foul knave.
Yes, tries to... The vines try to wrap around Henrietta, but she pulls back at the last instant. So that's fair. David, you're up
cuts
next.
down. I'm going to try to cut this one off at the knees. Ooh, that's actually a pretty decent hit. 18 plus 1, 19.
18. You hit with a 19. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7 damage, damn.
Henrietta's kind of boss.
Yeah, no, very good. But
Wait,
I
we
actually
shouldn't
just
be
reread this.
winning.
They actually have 2 attacks. So,
Okay. Well,
There we go.
yeah.
That's
I was worried
I
there
feel
for a
good
second.
about this
So
now.
that's a 16. That will definitely hit.
Oh, Henry.
Let's see here. How much damage does it do? 1d4. Only 1d4 damage. Henrietta.
What could possibly go
Yeah.
wrong?
What's your hit point?
Yes!
Henrietta stabs into the vine wraps around her and she expires. And you do have that luck check.
So much like Cabin in the Woods.
If you take the field, if you kill both of them, you'll be able to have a chance at recovering Henrietta.
So much like
clarified.
much like the Cabin in the Woods.
The roll
the
over.
horde dies
Caleb, you're up
first.
next. The first one does look extremely damaged. Barely.
He killed my love Henrietta, so yeah, I've got to attack. What's my bonus to attack?
It should be
On your weapon, so...
If it's a melee attack, it would be your strength mod.
Did you shrink? Okay, so
Yeah,
I actually have
they
plus
attack-
one.
It's actually listed on your weapon. I'll give you a +1 to charge.
Oh, it's a +2. All right. Oh, I'll charge. Yeah. No. Abednego's had enough of this shit.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Pitchfork
It will
attack.
attack you next.
At a +3, he gets a 9, 10. He gets an 11.
An 11 does not hit it.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
That's
AC is slightly too high.
That's not very good revenge there.
The other Vine Horror. It's, I would say, you're up in Vine Horror 1, so the Vine Horror 2 is going to ignore you. It's going to look for a new victim. Let's see, you're up. Oh, you're getting close to brandish your holy symbol. Yeah, so an 18, a 20, that would definitely hit.
Oh, yeah, that's Doc Martin, damn it. You hardly knew you.
That's 3 points of damage.
And that puts me at 0.
All right.
Look at that!
It hits again with the same thing, so
So it's just beating the shit out of your corpse.
it entangles it, and you can see small seeds slick with mucus are starting to ride out of the vines and cover your corpse.
You can see that?
They're about a couple inches long. Yeah. So Doc Martin's having a bad day. Tom?
Never send peasants to do a hunter's job.
All right, go, Craig.
9.
Boat breaks.
All right, the arrow goes
Hold
wild.
on. Wind change.
Yeah,
Damn it.
wind change. All right. So, Aaron, your next character steps up to the plate.
Oh, so...
We should do we need like a skull stamp?
we'll go with
Don't forget about burning luck.
We'll go with Goatly because he had another holy symbol, so he's going to give this a try. He saw what Doc Martin was trying to do.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever. Your first character's initiative is now dead.
Yeah. Oh,
You need to roll initiative for a different character.
Go ahead. You can
Do I
have
need to
it.
do the same thing?
Yeah, sure.
Because if Henny's down,
Is that another natural 20?
yeah.
Does it beat a 22?
14.
Okay. 14.
Mine will be
So
at a
you'll
21.
go. You're above Tom now, but so it's still Goatley's turn because it's.
So, holy symbol, let's see if this does anything.
all right, go ahead. Make a personality.
So you're holding another
check.
holy symbol after watching the first guy.
Hey,
He didn't have a chance to hit you.
You have to get us what he got.
All right.
Oh, go.
Let's see, 10.
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
Oh, Goatley.
New round. Vine Horror 1.
Goalie can make it.
Let's see. What is Vine Horror going to do on?
I'm pretty close to him because I charged and missed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. He's going to use one action to wrap around Henrietta's corpse. So he'll only attack you once.
Yay.
An 18.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that will hit. 2 points of damage.
He's got one left. Abednego is bound but not beaten.
All right. It is David's turn next.
All right. Timothy is holding way back, and they say the pen's mightier than the sword. Let's find out.
Throw that dart. Throw your quill.
Will an 18 hit?
Yes, an 18 will hit. Were you hitting one?
Hitting 1.
All right.
For 3.
Vine Horror 1 collapses. It is torn.
Holy shit, the pen is mightier.
Abednego is stunned.
The quill buries itself into the head, and the entire corpse vine creature just collapses. It was too much.
I don't know how it works. I'm not a botanist.
Exactly.
Apparently, I'm part
Caleb,
of
you're
the
next.
right?
There's still one vine.
Abednego, confused, will turn around and wildly charge the other one now.
Fair enough. Go for it.
I will also burn a luck.
Oh, okay.
Rock
Good
on
job.
+4. A 16 modified into a 20.
16 works. Only natural 20s.
I know.
Warriors get an improved.
But we're not warriors, so let's not worry about
I do 6 damage to it with my pitchfork.
Damn, you tear into it pretty mightily.
Well, pitchforks are D8.
Yeah,
So
it's barely hanging on. A few more points of damage will probably rip it to shreds. Unfortunately, it gets to go next.
Throw another quill.
your bandolier of quill.
Writing utensils are their only weakness.
It uses one attack to pour seeds onto Aaron's corpse.
Good.
So it'll only attack you once. And it gets a 21. Unfortunately, 1 point of damage.
And Abednego is down.
He collapses. All right.
No, not Benny. We liked Benny.
Aaron, you're next.
Who's Benny?
Bendigo. Benny.
Oh, I didn't care.
All right, I will go ahead and try to attack him with my staff.
One does not get to know the names of the meat.
Sure.
Let's see what I'm rolling for that. +1, so.
All right.
Come on, Goatley. 14.
All right, roll damage.
Woo!
You might be able to kill it.
So 1d4 plus 1. 5.
All right, you destroy it in a storm.
I have one sow. My pig is my life. You will not take it from me. Why did I bring it?
The host corpse splits open, spilling out thousands of small seeds slick with mucus. The seeds start moving around to try and dig into the nearby corpses.
Can we get to Abednego before they get
Oh
there?
yes, you can. You guys can just clear those seeds away. So if you make a luck check, your characters will survive.
So what's the luck?
It's a D20 is equal or lower than your current luck. Modified.
Equal or lower than
Yeah.
my current.
Modify. Yeah. So
Okay, Henrietta is alive.
Doc Martin lives.
Abednego's okay!
all right.
And Crikey's good.
All right.
Crikey didn't die.
Yeah,
Yeah, Craigie just missed with an arrow.
Oh well, he went like. No, he's still okay.
He gets his arrow back. So
what's my -4?
-4 penalty to all rolls for the next hour, and you sustain a permanent injury reflected as a -1 penalty to strength, agility, or stamina. So roll a D3. Strength, stamina, or agility, or strength, agility, or stamina.
All right. Henrietta is going to lose 1 from agility, which puts her agility to 10.
Okay, that's none. So
You just lose one?
1 permanent point of strength.
Okay.
so Doc
and
Martin also
agility.
loses an agility as well.
Okay, somebody roll a D3 for me. I don't have a D3.
Stamina.
So stamina.
What does it go to now?
13.
13.
And I guess that makes
So
it.
it was 14? Well, it's still +1, so you're no adjustment.
Okay, so there's.
But you also get a permanent scar or some sort of permanent injury. But you also have -4 for the next hour to all rolls as you're just.
Bendigo's going to be fine. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. He's good.
Henrietta's now got a rakish mark across her face.
So you.
Brother, you survived!
So you get past the causeway.
So we got in.
You're getting to the gatehouse now. The dark, moss-eaten gatehouse towers above you, grim and forbidden. Murder holes fashioned in the likeness of loaming toads threaten to gout forth flaming oil and tar. Black arrow slits pierce the high stone walls. You can hear the flap of the heretical banner above, hidden from sight by the vine-draped battlements. The ancient drawbridge has long since fallen away into ruin, leaving only a few rotting planks placed across the ditch. The heavy iron portcullis stands half raised, the rusty spikes a mere 4 feet above the slots cut into the stone floor. So, that's what you see. Do you guys want to march in, or what do you want to
Big damn heroes, of course we do.
Exotox is an experienced adventurer, so
Okay.
he goes first.
do? All right.
He is the harbinger of grinding despair.
Right, I'll back you up. I've got a pen.
My arrow will
You were
protect-
trading for Quill.
Miss Cleo would like to use her tarot card deck to see if the spirits will show them a pathway.
Hey.
More than likely, you're gonna die.
Wait.
Okay, roll an intelligence
Hey,
check.
why are all your cards? Why are all your cards dead?
Would a tarot deck actually give me a bonus to that?
Roll it.
You get to make the roll because you have a deck of cards.
8.
Plus,
We're gonna be fine.
Ask again later.
Why does it say that on my cards?
Turns out you're full of shit.
I knew that, but nobody else did. Shut up.
All right. So so you're going in as well. So
yeah.
your first 4 scouts go in, and actually, here's what happened. Actually, everyone can give me a intelligence check.
Ooh, Exotox is good at that.
I made it.
Well, what'd you roll?
Is it under it?
No, this is actually
All right,
just
go, Lee.
roll
I
a
got
d20.
a 19.
Yeah, roll a d20. Add your intelligence modifier.
8.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
19.
Those you two. You can hear animal-like sniffing sounds and the scratch of claws on stone coming from above, just as you pass under the portcullis.
Maybe we shouldn't go further in. I hear something up there.
Why are you talking like that?
I'm a scribe.
I'm scared.
So what do you do?
So we hear the scratching of claws above the portcullis?
Yes, like it's a 2-story gatehouse. Like you're on the ground floor, and there's obviously a floor above you.
Anything
You see at the other end of the
arrow in
room
your
there
eye.
is a door that will probably lead up to staircases and then into the courtyard of the castle. So you could try to head for the door. You could try and back up, or yeah,
I think
A Bendigo!
yeah.
something over the matter.
Bring me your goose!
Okay.
Oh,
So you have the goose. What are you going to do with it?
I wrap it in fabric as a disguise.
Okay.
I don't know. And I will talk to it as if it is one of us.
Okay.
And I'm trying to fool the creatures above
Okay.
into launching their ambush early. Go, brave scouts!
what the fuck is it? Is this some
Go and tell us what lies ahead.
is this some peasant's game
The
that no
goose kind
peasant
of you
cunts don't
throw
get?
it in front of you, and it just kind of stops and sits there, wrapped in fabric. It does not move more than a few feet. It just,
What does it take to convince to move a goose to move?
personality check?
Can Goatley try it since he's...
Exotox will try and get the goose to move.
Okay.
He gets an 8.
Can
The goose is not convinced.
You don't know how to hurt animals. Let me give it a try.
I can fire an arrow at it.
Count that as a.
The goose explodes?
No, that's only a natural one.
I only work around pigs. Yeah, they call me Goatly.
I'm not saying it the right words. You just need to honk at it a little bit. 17.
17. All right.
So basically, I just want to try to see 20-some-odd peasants are trying to urge a goose dressed as a man to go through a door, all by gesticulating.
Well, apparently, which character rolled that?
Timothy McSweeney.
Timothy McSweeney. Actually convinces the goose somehow.
Scribes are so OP.
They are so OP. To go, it starts waddling towards the door, and you hear more frantic scrabbling. Those of you who actually made your checks to try and convince the goose to move now make a reflex save. As the portcullis falls, you're by the portcullis, and they drop it.
19.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I didn't make any rolls.
Yeah, you did. You rolled an 8.
Yeah, for an intelligence. I didn't yell at the goose.
13.
Okay. 13.
19.
6. All right. Unfortunately, it will make an attack roll on you. It has a -5 penalty. It's kind of slow. Does a 5 hit you?
A 5 does not beat my AC?
All right, you managed to jump out of the way. You're
Exotox is... Yeah, he saw that trick before.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely not a halfling dyer who's never done this.
Yeah. So the portcullis falls. Do you jump into the gatehouse or outside of the gatehouse?
Oh, into, definitely.
Okay, what about you?
Yes, adventure.
I gotta see what happens to my goose.
Goose, yes.
Goatly is
you get beer. Do you want some beer?
Yeah, I can't. Damn it, I can't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Timothy is on the outside.
Okay, Timothy. So these two are inside. What about you? You weren't even there.
I'm staying at the edge of...
All right.
Wind got it!
Wind got it!
Lost another one!
That wind is a gun! What the hell?
You hear a bell toll above you, and then you hear You hear cloven hooves stomping above you.
Goats!
So you could rush forward to the door to see what's going on.
How's the goose doing?
The goose is squawking and seems kind of flapping its wings around, trying to get out of the fabric,
brandishing the quill and waiting for something to come in.
You hear them. They're coming downstairs, but the staircase is on the other side of the door.
Are there any places to hide in the corners?
The what?
It is dark.
The staircase is on the other side of the door.
Yeah. The door is closed, so
I run to the door.
Okay, you run to the door.
I try and find something to tie my fabric through after stringing it through the handle.
Okay.
To keep the door locked.
Okay. Oh, so you're tying the door lock.
Oh, trying to tie it? Oh, okay.
All right, so you hear...
you can put my staff in there. That'll through the doors. That'll prevent it from...
You hear the two...
I got 3 yards of fabric. I'm going to use every yard.
Okay.
You hear the... All right, so the cloven... you hear that the door actually does push open a bit, but your fabric holds, and then you can hear the cloven hooves stomping off. It looks like...
Back upstairs?
No. Give me an intelligence check for those of you that are in the gatehouse.
Beside the gatehouse? I'm
Inside.
listening through the portcullis.
You're too far away. Only people near the door.
I know nothing.
What is it?
Intelligence.
I get a 15.
15. They are actually heading to the east. You can tell they're going out. It sounds like they're going out onto the battlements or something, climbing another set of stairs, and then heading off to the east. So, but then they leave.
Is that wind going to open that thing again?
Now there's another.
Away with you, devil goats. This goose is under my protection.
It's a goat simulator.
So because you have just enough people, you can lift the portcullis. It only takes a combined strength of 23 or 40 actually. So 5 or 6 guys can just.
Exotox supervises.
Oh yes, of course. So you get through the portcullis. You get through the gatehouse. Good job. But
wind's not going to stop this, honey. No way.
So
I
you.
hear they may come back with reinforcements.
They might.
Dude, seriously, why are you talking like that? You sound ridiculous.
Anyway.
Are you familiar with the
A trifling victory.
Potter and the kettle?
Sir, I don't read fairy books.
You don't read at all. Your character's a hunter. He's undoubtedly illiterate.
Yeah, all books are fairy books, except for the ones with the pictures.
I could not comprehend the crawling chaos under the house.
All right, so you push forward.
Is your cellar that messy?
I assume you're going to untie the fabric and open the door.
You assume incorrectly.
Okay.
Well,
That's-
what are their entrances? Is it through that? Is the door
That's
the only
his
one, or
call.
are there stairs off to the side?
The stairs are past the door.
Are
as
you
far as
untying
can
the
tell.
fabric and taking it with you?
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay.
I'm also undressing the goose.
Okay.
Essentially.
The goose honks.
It's a little bit lonely at night, huh?
It is still
Oh
daytime.
no, the wind got you too, eh, bird?
All right, so you open the door, I assume, to press on, and you can see that there are stairs leading up to the room above you, to the in the gatehouse. There's also stairs leading off to the battlements, so you could walk around the walls. But you can also walk straight ahead into the courtyard, which you can see ahead of you. And from what you can see, the courtyard is overgrown with sickly weeds and thick brambles. A deathly silence hangs in the airs, as if even the frogs and insects are afraid to draw attention to themselves. The smell of rotting vegetation is pervasive, and the ground sucks at your boot with every tentative step.
Does that description mean we need to go there?
It's just text in the thing. Yes.
Hey, Ross, you're really selling it.
Nearly all of the courtyard's buildings have fallen into ruin. A single burnt-out shell set against the keep's east wall is the only remaining structure.
The pungent stench of mildew emanates from the
Set
dark
near the heart of the
wall.
courtyard is a well framed with a crude pulley system. To the east is the keep's sole standing tower. So you can. There is sort of a somewhat thick. Well, not thick, but thin mist, so you can't see all the way to the other end of the castle, or the courtyard. So you could go further into the courtyard and investigate it. You could look at the side building. So I guess, these areas
Are the
just labeled.
stairs up to the second floor?
So at this point you can kind of, what?
Are the stairs up to the second floor of the gatehouse narrow and
Yeah.
with many blind corners?
Yes.
Okay, we're going up that way.
All right.
We go and split the party too, so.
You head up there, and
Ain't no man.
Meshach needs experience if he's going to be part of Exotox's warrior company, so he
All right.
sends him first. With his side of beef. The whole side of beef.
all right, fair enough. You head up there.
Real
There
man in
are-
the fright and no goats.
The fetid smell of animal waste greets you. There's also
Smells like
half rotted meat
victory.
on a just a bone.
Hoop
hanging
Smith,
there.
I think this one's for you.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know,
There is also a rusted spear, but that looks serviceable. It looks like two creatures, but tool using. Savage barbaric creatures were waiting here. They have a small window pried open so they can see into the causeway. They undoubtedly saw your approach, and there's a mechanism to pull the portcullis up and down in the room. So
I give the spear to...
Who's got the highest strength?
spear does a d6.
Okay, Henrietta is already at a D6 and a strength of 14. Cartwright's got a strength of 13.
He does have, Henrietta does have a -4 penalty because she's
to everything she does.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
she did get vined.
For the next 57 and a half minutes.
yeah, sure.
I'll give it to Shadrach.
All right.
He's just got a dagger.
yeah, the other's like they're diggers. That'd be sacrilegious.
Yeah, no, yeah. You want something with some reach, though.
Also, Meshach went first, so...
Yeah. No,
So the
clear.
bold go the small.
Oh, yeah. You got a rusted spear. Da-da-da-da.
We can head home now, guys.
This is done.
Riches! We'll eat like
But
kings.
that's all you can see there.
Well, actually, Morty actually has a vial of holy water that's worth 25.
So, but you can't see from the windows. You,
You can just
can't
sell that and
actually
live
see.
like a king.
I guess I can show you sort of the major map. You're from right here. Those are the planks you went over. There's the gatehouse. There's a big tower right here. It's still standing. There's a structure here. Oh, there's spoilers, but whatever. Structure here. There's some sort of big misty pit over here.
Can we get to the tower along the battlements?
Yes, you can. Actually, no. No, actually, you can. There's multiple entrances.
And what about that dumbwaiter that you mentioned before? What was that? What side was that on?
The dumbwaiter.
Oh, you said that was the
There's a well.
pulley. Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
There's a well with a pulley system.
Okay,
so
the
you
well.
could, like,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, we can
Like how wells work.
we can fill those flasks with
Yeah, you
water.
could search this
Clearly,
book,
this
you
water
could-
is perfectly pure.
You could search the court. You could search the courtyard too.
I would suggest moving along the battlements because didn't we hear the thing scrabble off to the east, which
Yes.
is that way towards
Yes.
that tower?
Yes.
Over there,
Yes.
along this,
And they
Don't
have
you-
spears, precious spears.
Don't you worry about a thing. So,
We'll be dukes.
any goats come from that tower, they're dead. They're fucking dead.
Do you know how much rust is in this economy? Huh?
Okay.
Thank you, Guy Ritchie Archer.
All right.
you're
So you're
fucking
heading
welcome.
towards the tower, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, Meshach's still in the lead. He's got his side of beef armoring his back as he hauls it behind him.
Just tear off chunks when you need food.
Be like the weirdest Captain America.
All right, you can see, flanked by crumbling stone walls, the moss-covered tower stands proud despite the ravages of time. A tall, rust-bound portal bars the tower's entrance, watched over by a leering demonic gargoyle. Rings of deep arrow slits pierce the thick walls, and overarching battlements loom high above. So the only the entrance that is there's actually one entrance on the ground floor and one entrance on the battlements.
Guys, seriously.
Both are barred.
Yeah, guys, seriously, what are the odds of that gargoyle coming to life and killing us all?
Well,
and I would say
but
pretty high.
it is barred from within. You can tell that there is a little. There's no lock. It just looks like they put a bar, on the other side. So you'd have to batter it down. So you can do that with a strength check, or is anybody armed with an axe or a hammer? I would allow crowbars too, although they'll probably dent the crowbar to.
No, we need.
Miss Cleo has a glow bar.
Wait,
Glowbar.
wait.
Crowbar.
Low bar?
Glow bar.
Hey, wait,
That's
It's
a
a-
legendary.
dude,
I know.
Dude, we're gonna need that to open all the crates in the basement of the
You have
motel.
more. You have more crowbars. I think you have. Well, no. Sorry, that was from the rolls.
Oh, okay. Who has crowbars?
Does anyone have an axe or a hammer?
No.
Henrietta has an axe.
Okay, you
I have a
could.
cleaver.
You could spend 5 minutes to just chop it down. So if you wanted to,
Somebody's gonna have to cover me.
is that what you want to do?
Of course.
Okay, all right. So you start battering it down.
As the noise attracts the guards back.
Well, whoever was guarding that gatehouse also did ring a bell too, which probably.
Well, there's 20 of us. I
Yeah.
mean, we're obviously going to outnumber. We're fine.
Hey, we're in the fucking place and no one's dead. I'd say we're riding pretty fucking high.
Yeah.
Indigo bleeds in the background.
Like, oh, suck it up, Cupcake. Come on.
So after 5 minutes of hard labor, give me a strength check for which character was it?
Henrietta.
Henrietta.
At a -4.
Yeah.
So that would be a 8.
Okay,
Because it's
Henrietta
12
is
minus 4.
exhausted. Put on another one.
Why do we make her
You're doing
do all
fine,
that?
honey.
You're kind of bad.
Doing fine, love. Just keep at it.
She's still bleeding.
Yeah. No, you had some fabric or something to just.
No, not my fault.
Well,
This is for goose disguise and locks only.
all right.
Leftovers off.
Eventually,
of the
you break open the door. The hot stench of rot rolls from the tower, rising bile in the back of your throat. The floor of the wide tower is covered in the rotting hides of cattle, sheep, and men. A narrow staircase spirals around the tower wall. Dark forms hang from chains spiked through the wall. Surely these are your fellow countrymen. A pack of snarling beastmen slowly emerges from the shadows, bloody spears clutched in their gnarled hands.
Oi,
Bricks.
rich.
Yeah. So beastmen, just so you know, they have a random mutation table. So you see some of them. One of them has dense coat of feathers and the head of a vulture.
Vultureman?
Yes. Another one has thick leathery skin and the head of that's a D4. Rhino.
D4.
And then
Rocksteady?
Right.
yeah. A body that weeps maggots, larvas, and flies from its open maws, ears, and eyes.
And ooh, man.
Yeah, gross.
Gosh, she looks like my mom.
There is also a leader with them. They are charging within the tower. So there's a narrow spiral
What's the leader?
staircase. I'm glad you asked because he's up front. Is a 7-foot monstrosity with the head of a feral bull, and he is armed with a 2-handed axe.
Wait, guys, I'm going to talk us out of this.
Yeah, wears a large silver torque hung with bleached skulls. Each skull
Oi,
is branded with a
meat man.
chaos rune.
You want some more beef?
So he's up front, and he will be charging. Yeah. So Henrietta, since she destroyed the doors up front.
Would have not sent Henrietta in first.
Yeah.
She's the tip of the spear.
There's that. So you can, I guess your character could be next if you wanted to try one action before combat begins, or you could.
Meshach will be behind her and offer the Beastmen a side of beef
All right, roll personality
to
check.
appease them.
Oh, please, Basil.
Incidentally, I was planning to use Timothy for this one, and he's standing back with the target ready.
A 2. Somehow diplomacy fails.
Let me guess. I was like, hey, why don't we just take the beef from you?
Yeah. Well,
Actually, I do have a
Truly
question.
the
before.
darkest
Do we get
time.
one? Can I possibly get one action before we start, or
what?
Well, we're at a good place here because we went up the top of the battlement, so they got to come through the door.
Well, there's only one. Yeah, they're fighting within the staircase, so they're waiting until you get inside to charge. So they're trying to bottleneck you.
So we'll wait for them to come out.
We should withdraw.
Okay, you can withdraw.
I don't know how well with this good, but with the
Whoever's
bodies
up
that are
front,
with the
grab
bodies
the
that are
end.
showing here, what's their full state of decay? How long have they been rotting?
Various. Some look fresh. Some look very old.
It's like, how flammable do I think that might
Or are they
be?
still wet?
It's very wet. It's a very there's high
It's a
humidity.
moist.
Nah,
There's moss growing on the walls. It's
Ah.
definitely not an arid environment.
damn it. So
It's a good idea, good hustle. So before combat begins, Henrietta can back out before the Beastmen.
we give our
charge in
time if
melee.
you want, because I have a pole.
So
I could probably-
they stop. They don't follow you outside. They clearly have some sense of tactics in that they know that they don't want to have you bottleneck them. They're waiting for you to get inside the dark tower. Because it's a tower and it's dark, all right, Aaron? It's not that one. Anyways.
Can I see in the dark tower?
If you have infravision, like if you're a halfling or something.
Goatly!
You'd have to go inside to look in it. So
a smart-
you all you all stand outside on the battlements, tense for a moment to see if they come, but then it stops. So you're sort of at an impasse.
Shadrach will go to the hunter.
Yeah, Hunter.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Go in and antagonize them with your bow.
Look, I don't know about that. Yeah, they're pretty well balled up in there right now.
Just
you know.
duck in and shoot one, and then run back out.
Well, I can shoot him from out here. I don't need to go in there to shoot him.
They're not standing directly in front of the door.
No, they are. They're out of sight. You don't have line of sight on.
So,
Go in and shoot one,
Oh, wait.
Well,
and then we'll pull back.
Actually, how wide are the battlements?
The battlements are about 10 feet wide.
Okay, 10 feet. And how high
It's
are...
narrow though around the door because it's like
They go up. Yeah.
well, it's also like it's too wide here, but then it's
Yeah.
like one there because it's a
Okay, I have a 10-foot pole, so if we can get back behind, if he can draw one out, we can all swing it and try to knock one of them off the battlements.
Well, if we draw them out, yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
yeah.
a kick. That's the problem.
Which is
drawing.
Tom bait, come on.
Yeah, you could try.
I don't know if I like this plan yet.
Wait, do we have a
It's
mirror?
not a stingray, come
Does
on.
anyone have a mirror?
That is on the random roll. Does anybody have a one-handed mirror?
No.
Chain, water skin chain, and a 10-foot pole.
No.
Speaking of which, Turnkey is going to poke the gargoyle once, just the...
Okay.
Comes
The
to-
gargoyle surprisingly does not react. They're not.
Or actually, is it above the door?
Yes.
How stable is it? Is it pretty...
Are you a dwarven stonemason?
I'm a dwarf, I should have...
All right,
this
make an
my-
intelligence check.
I will.
Dwarves have stone telling abilities.
Intelligence.
Stone telling abilities?
They have stone work.
You
abilities.
should call your mother more, Stone.
17.
It's very stable.
Damn it.
But no,
Almost like they wanted that
no.
gargoyle to stay up there or something.
Yeah.
Look,
This
I,
tower is surprising.
look, I don't know if I like this plan. This seems to really relegate on me successfully antagonizing them. And come on, man, I'm a people person.
All right, does somebody have a chain I can borrow?
Oh, don't. Damn it. No, I don't.
Somebody had a chain.
Hello.
All right.
Hello. I've got a bag of shit.
We throw in the side of beef.
Okay.
Attach to a chain
Okay.
and try and lure
Reel
them
them
out.
back
How are
out.
you attaching the beef to the chain? Are you just tying it around?
Oh, we put
Do we have a hook of any kind?
If you had a grappling hook, that would work great.
I have a spare dagger. Shadrach stabs his dagger through the chain.
All right, give me an intelligence or an agility check to rig it up. So
Esotox is great at this. He's
All right.
he's an experienced
All right.
adventurer. 16.
16. All right, yeah, you got it. You have to get within 5 feet of the thing, though, in order to throw it in there and
All
have
right.
space.
I will cover
You have to
while
use a
do
few
that.
feet of the chain to wrap it up properly.
Yeah.
So.
And it is 10 feet of chain.
Yeah,
so-
well,
All right, I send a Bendigo. He's got the highest.
And I'm
rank.
gonna prep the pole with
Who
my
else is
player,
going to
so-
carry the
all
side of
right,
beef?
so you can get 4 characters around the entrance.
Actually, it's Meshach's side of beef,
Yeah.
so he'll want to supervise.
All right.
Who's the best strength?
Or you could have 6 characters surrounded, but that would give them enough space to get 2 Beastmen out there, or have 4 and 1 Beastman. So
We'll just have 4, and then
Okay.
we'll have the ranged character covering us.
Yeah. That's a good plan. That is a good plan.
don't fumble.
2 range.
No.
Because there's the
Hey,
bowman
come
and
on,
the
it's
scribe.
me.
Yeah.
I'm awesome.
All right,
Goldie will be standing by with the pole to try to knock them out. So.
All right, so Fisher of Beastmen, give me an agility check.
For Meshach, I guess. Who else is carrying the beef?
Cartwright will.
All right, Cartwright, good.
All right,
Good
so,
man,
So
Cartwright.
the beef thrower, make a strength check.
All right.
He comes from a long
Do
line
I
of
need to
beef
make a beef
throwers.
thrower check to assist?
Yes, that's a strength to huck it in there.
I got a 12.
Okay,
6.
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm used to throwing bodies.
It's too. It doesn't get in there. You drag it back.
Pull it back.
You have to try it again. Some of the beef sort of scrapes off the side of the wall or on the floor. So, well, he failed. He didn't throw beef very well.
Come on, Cartwright.
Yeah, you can burn luck. Remember.
15.
I got a 12 again.
All right,
Makes it a 16.
all right. It gets in there.
Meshach is nothing if not considered.
And the Beastman cannot contain his appetite.
Well, who did we reel in? Was it just one, or was it
So you've got a bite. There's someone holding on to it. So this will be an opposed string check. However, you can get you can have up to 2 other people assisting you. So that will be.
Meshach's rolling, so is Cartwright.
Lego lighter roll assist?
All right. So all 3 of you roll.
He has a bonus.
Strength.
Yeah, strength. Highest one will be the.
Are you ready with that bow?
I'm fucking
20.
ready.
12.
20.
Okay.
5.
Natural 20.
19 plus 1.
Okay, 19 plus 1.
So 13 actually. Sorry.
All right, so you yank out the Beastman champion. He is.
And fire.
Well, this will be combat.
I was waiting for him to come out.
All right, so Tom, you can make your attack roll.
And
Oh, yeah, the ranged guys were prepared.
they were, both of them.
10.
10 will not hit.
Will
It's the win!
It's a fucking win.
17.
17 will hit.
Hunter.
2 points of damage.
And can go
I
get
really
a
did
chance to
shoot
try
a rabbit once.
to hit him
yes,
over the
you,
edge.
you can throw his quill.
Okay. Throws cool. Well, it's the just staff, but he's trying to bash him over the side.
Well, if you're one of the 4 melee characters, that's rolling initiative
Yeah.
standard.
Okay, I will.
For
The
that.
Beastman
I'll-
lands on his feet. He stumbles out holding onto it, but his axe is on his other hand.
So, initiative now?
Yes, it is
Holy
initiative.
shit, I rolled good initiative.
I rolled shit.
So did the Beastman champion.
Meshach, dude.
That's
amazing.
agility for your initiative, right?
Yes, it's your
oh,
initiative
listed
check.
right there.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
some
sorry.
luck characters
16.
will get it. All right, so did anyone get above a 20?
Meshach got a 19, but
All right.
did not get above 20.
All right. And who got under a 19?
Me.
Cartwright got a 14.
9.
All right, so Tom last, David next.
And 16 for me.
Okay. Wait, what'd you get, David?
14.
All right, so Aaron, David, Tom.
I'm busy cursing at the wind again.
Sure. How many arrows do you have? Does it say?
No.
Okay. I will be generous and say you had 10. Now you have 9.
I recovered the last one.
I know, but you just shot one.
I'll recover it.
Well, maybe.
Boy, try not to let the body fall over the side.
One Beastman will be throwing spears from within.
Shit.
So he will be going on a 16. So he will go after Caleb.
I feel like I have to. No, really. I did,
All right, so
I
the
did
champion.
grab it.
Let's see here. Out of the melee characters, which of you has the scariest or the largest melee weapon?
I have a cleaver.
Okay.
I have a staff.
Staff, longer reach.
Fuck.
So he is going to
Spread the love.
attempt to.
So he's still going before all of us?
He rolled a 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Oh, goalie.
But he rolled a 2.
Oh.
Which
Nice.
became a 4. So, Caleb, you guys go next.
Come on, Meshach. Does a 10 hit him?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, the Beastman with the spear throws at the cleaver guy.
Hack.
Actually, no, he's going to throw it at the hunter because he's the ranged guy.
He's like, come on, Win, fuck him up!
He only gets he has a plus.
Please just throw it through your throat.
A 10. Does that hit you?
It's equal.
Let's see here. We have to look to see if who wins ties in Dungeon Crawl Classic.
It's so important.
It's so important.
We're invested in these characters.
so
Hell yeah.
much.
Well, I am with this voice so far.
Yeah, you have fallen to the voice.
Let's see here. Attack rules. If the roll is equal or higher than the defender is wounded equal. The attacker wins ties. But don't worry, Tom. Anyone can pick up your bow and be just as good at it. A +0 is a +0.
Alright.
6.
So you say, come on, Win, fuck him up, and then you got fucking a spear through the face.
Like the last word's like, Win, you are such a cunt.
All right, fall down quite dead.
Oh, that hunter. whose
I will also
name
say you can
never
only be
learned.
rolled over once for the sake of it, but he hasn't been rolled over first. So that was that. Aaron,
Oh,
you're
hold on.
next.
Hey, Ross, I need to do a new.
It's at
That's
the end of
after
the battle.
combat, so.
It's if they can recover your body.
Yeah.
No, I need to roll a new initiative.
We'll just keep. Actually, we'll keep it the same just to keep it easier. So your next character can act on your initiative. So Aaron, you're next.
Going to try to. Is it be better for you to hit it or just to try to see if I can get an advantage to knock him over the edge?
You do either one. I
try
cannot
to-
say which will be better.
Hell, trying to knock him over the edge.
All
So
right.
we just
You're a 0 level character and you're trying to stunt.
go to
You should probably spend some luck.
I want to
there,
position my
higher
sow
heroes.
behind. I need to position my sow behind him so if he falls, he trips over that.
All right,
over
this
the
will
edge.
be an agility check.
Oh, Piglet.
agility.
Yes.
Oh, Piglet.
agility?
You're trying to stunt as a level 0.
Oh, Piglet.
Do this.
It's the dice.
Goatly, 15.
All right. He will attempt to stay on his feet. He has a +3 to his strength. And he let's see, it's a stunt. I will say you push him. Let's see. You push him. You don't get him over the edge. You do push him into one of your other comrades.
That's an Aaron turn.
Yeah,
Right there.
There's nowhere else for him to go. He was not next to the battlement. He was in front of the door. There was nowhere else. Yeah, so you succeed, but you don't knock him over the edge.
Can I knock him into the corpse of the guy he speared?
That was the guy
He's far
behind
away,
him.
yeah.
Who was behind the ranks.
Who now has a clear shot.
Sorry, whoever I tried to knock you.
So it knocks into Caleb on the side. So you're squished up on him. He cannot axe you this time because his axe requires more spread. So he'll have a -1 to his next attack roll.
At least I did that.
There is good.
So, and next up we have David.
Cartwright's going to smack him over the head with the club
Okay.
and get a 13 plus 1, 14.
Okay. That will hit.
I feel like seeing Great Outdoors where they think
5.
John Candy's the
5
bear.
damage. Nice.
Hitting him with stuff.
Very good. Palpable hit. He still stands though. Finally, Tom, your next character. You
All
can
right.
retrieve the bow and arrows from your hunter.
No, Morty's gonna oh god.
Or you could rip the spear out of your hunter's face and throw that back
I
out.
don't know. You do that in the same action.
Yeah, it's like, actually, yeah. So Morty the Gravedigger steps forward, like, oh, yup, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
He yanks up the spear and throws it.
Who are you throwing at? The Beastman champion or the Beastman who threw the spear?
I think I'll be
One, two,
okay.
three.
All right.
Geyser of blood.
They're like, that fucking wind.
AC 12. That does not hit. All right, so the Beastman champion is going to spin around and
Tom,
axe,
enemy of the wind.
David's character. So he only has a +1 now. But a 17 will hit regardless.
Yeah.
That's solid.
That's 3 points of damage.
Cartwright is still up.
All right.
Nice.
Rolling a 1. All
It's
right.
adorable. We have hope.
Caleb? Yeah.
Meshach is gonna try and cleaver him, I guess. Just, get off of me.
The Beastman has stood up. He pushed himself off. He's kind of ignoring the halfling.
Step off.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't the halfling. Meshach
Okay.
is just the butcher.
Okay, well, anyway.
Exotox is supervising.
All right, fair enough.
As the expert.
Fair enough.
All right. 6. That's a hit, right?
No, it's not.
Right?
Beastman 2, there are 6
the meat
Beastmen.
normally doesn't
Just so
move.
you know, there are 6 Beastmen in the tower, but they can't get out because you bottlenecked them. So they're just handing their spears to the one spear.
Hey, who said they could use
Eventually,
Yeah.
they're gonna run out of spears.
I know, that's what I said. I brought that up.
We got more peasants than they got spears. Bring it on.
Sound
So-
tactics.
David's character is obviously a mighty warrior because he survived a whole blow, so he will throw his spear at David's character. And roll a 13
That's a hit.
Oh, Henry.
for 5 points of damage.
That's Cartwright.
Cartwright.
Cartwright's down.
Cartwright is way down.
So let's see here.
Grab that spear. Don't throw
Aaron.
it back.
Eric.
Hoard the.
Bash.
All right, go ahead, roll.
Because he's nowhere where I can get him over the edge, probably, so.
The battlements are not like it's
Yeah.
not a precipice.
It's... damn.
They actually put guardrails in that there are stone walls.
There are safety regulations in the Doom Fortress.
Crenellations. Yes, thank you, David. They're crenellations.
OSHA was through here. This is bullshit.
No, it's to protect against enemy archers.
Medieval OSHA.
Anyways, roll that.
In case fire.
Roll that die. Is that a natural 1?
No, it's a 6.
Oh.
I know.
Oh my god.
Joy in your voice. Is it Christmas morning?
David.
There's a king.
Well, Turnkey's going to grab that spear
Yeah.
and stab the baddie with it.
All right, go for it.
Oh.
That is a natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. So where is that cheat sheet? There it is.
Oh, it's right here.
All right. So critical is a D4 modified by your luck. What is his luck modifier?
His luck modifier is 1.
All right. So he gets to roll D4 plus 1.
I rolled a 3, which would be 3 plus 1, 4. Strike to foe's kneecap. Inflict plus 1d4 damage with this strike, and the foe suffers a minus 10 foot penalty to speed until
All right.
healed.
Nice.
Oh, that's important for this battle.
Roll.
So it's,
As we all gang beat this Beastman.
that's a 9.
I think this is technically a hate crime
9.
in some provinces.
Well, they have been committing genocide on your village too. So,
Hey man, Beastman got to eat.
all right. With 9 points of damage, you slay. Your spear actually just destroys his kneecaps.
Or just- yeah.
It's his kneecaps, as it says. So you cut him off at the legs, and he hobbles. He falls over.
We're not supposed to cut
His
him off at the
legs
knees. That's my
spurting
line.
blood like he's in a Hong Kong horror film.
the
With a
story of
cry and a hue, the other beastmen, no! They cry out, yes, thank you.
Ooh.
Very good life.
Turnkey. Just, who's next? Holding the spear.
Their morale is broken. They flee.
Wow, that was... you kneecap one and the rest...
Well, that was their leader.
Kneecap the leader.
Okay.
Can I get to is Crikey? Can I get to Crikey?
You can now roll to see who makes it. I want to see this.
I really.
What is Crikey's luck?
I don't want
0.
Crikey to make it.
No, yeah, you need to roll under a 12. All right, he survives.
God damn
It's
it!
like fucking hell. You fucking win.
He loses a point of
Oh, but
strength.
where you put that
So now he has a -1 penalty to strength.
That's fine. It doesn't
Steve
affect
Cartwright wins.
We'll find out if he makes a melee
Roll a
attack.
4.
He doesn't make melee attacks.
He
No
Dude,
offense.
he definitely doesn't
has
make
a
melee
-4 penalty to all
You
rolls.
don't like
Survive.
Cartwright the Wainwright?
Well, no,
All right,
no,
who
we
else
don't.
got?
Cartwright, but
Cartwright
he
did,
apparently made it.
But I
so.
rolled a 4.
Okay, did anybody else die?
Nope.
Okay.
We're surviving too hard.
Yeah. Well,
One bit.
that's been in 3 rooms.
How many more could there possibly be?
And you only get 1 rollover per character, so the fun's just begun.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, it's only one, so we can't keep rolling?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't make
Holy
any sense.
shit, that'd be absurd.
Yeah.
No, he's okay.
But you
He's
keep-
like no arms,
Especially if you get
both eyes blotted out.
So the Beastmen flee into the tower, disappearing. So you could try and chase after them.
That's right, you fucking right.
You could search the corpse of the dead champion.
Yes, we're taking stuff off him.
Okay.
Especially that.
Yeah, we swarm over him like locusts.
Whose idea was it for the side beef?
Yeah.
Meshach definitely gets the spoils here.
No, but this is shared.
I got a spear thrown through my chest.
Who pinned him?
Yeah, at least somebody can hit something!
Like, shut up! Fire an arrow at him, miss. Oh, come on, Wind!
And now
I
you're
think
missing
I
another
get a
arrow.
call on it because I did, spear the guy in the knee.
You could either roll
Wait.
time honored dice off.
Wait,
Dice off.
this is division in the ranks. We can't have that.
Well, there are multiple items too. So,
Okay, well,
what was that?
We'll dice off for what.
Okay,
specific
so this
items.
was the first one, the torque, which is basically a shirt. So who got the highest roll for that?
18.
All right, David. The torque is silver torque hung with bleached skulls. Each skull is branded with a chaos rune, but it has a silver and gold inlay on
The
it.
funniest character to put that on.
Yeah,
That would be Henrietta.
it is. Any dyer or haberdasher could tell that shirt is probably that torque is probably worth 100 gold.
Well, guess what? Rene Fabrique can do that.
Yes,
Oh, yes, the Beastman aesthetic.
but it reeks.
It is quite good.
It reeks of chaos and evil as well. So there is that.
I don't think we should put the shirt on. I think we should probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, make sure you guys mark off what your alignment is: lawful, neutral,
yeah.
or chaos. That's all you have to do.
Damn it. Let's see.
There is also an axe. That is the other piece of equipment that he had on him.
I'm thinking.
That
we're rolling off of that.
that looks like a deadly axe.
How much damage was the axe doing? I mean, we know that was hurting a lot.
D6.
Okay. So there's a D6 rusted spear in the hands of the locksmith. There's the great big axe. Who's the next most Hoss character left?
Oh, I don't think it's me.
I actually do more damage with my pitchfork if I can wait 30 more minutes.
Both my Elven Chandler and Goatly are at plus that modifier ones for their attacks.
So I say one of them gets it. Just because that would be... I'm thinking that we're going to take the shirt and sell the shirt. Nobody's wearing that thing because it reeks of, evil.
That's not evil. It reeks of axe.
It's up to you.
So, actually, no. Esotox totally takes that shit.
Okay.
We'll roll off them. So
Oh, you want it? No.
yeah,
That's fine.
So-
You got a higher number.
Well, no, I hadn't rolled yet, so because this was for the second
We
one.
rolled
so-
before, you got a higher number.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Doesn't matter to me. So
Well, look at you.
you
there,
can see
Duncan.
the tower again. It's a spiral staircase going up and down.
The
Which way
Beastmen
did they-
retreated, right?
Yeah, they. You don't know what direction they went. You were outside.
There's all those corpses at the bottom, right?
Their corpses hung along the inner walls.
Oh, do any of those?
I know a job for some shit farmers. Rifle through their pockets.
Actually, no. It's like, I'm a grave digger. I'll search through those bodies.
Well, you have to climb up to get to the bodies because they're hung up along the walls. They're not. They're a little high.
Well,
up.
I will climb up to those
All right,
bodies. then.
DC 10 agility check.
What are they hung from?
Okay, you climb up.
Hooks, or are they hanging on hooks, or are they hanging on long
Spikes.
chain, or-
They've been impaled on spikes and
Like,
hooks.
well, I haven't seen this since the last birthday party.
I don't remember
of
Dark
mine.
Souls being this funny.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So you
Cartwright
see
just points at the card and says, "Throw them on."
one of them. There are some of your fellow countrymen you recognize.
They go on the card.
I was gonna bury him eventually.
Wow.
You
So it codes.
I've got a cart full of bodies here. You think
Also
this-
see, it looks like the bodies have been mostly stripped, at least the human ones. There's virtually no clothes left on them, only rags, if anything. They have also had large chunks cut out of them, as for food. But there is one corpse that is different than the others. It is the corpse of a Beastman, a furry goat-like Beastman. Looks like there are chaos runes carved on him. You guess he must have displeased the rest of the champion somehow. Maybe he was a contender for the throne, as it were. You're not sure, but you could try and search his furry corpse.
Could a reading of the tarot tell me what this guy's fate was? Okay.
Let's try this chick again.
You're a fraud. You have no reason to be here.
Shut up!
I just.
You do?
By the way, and Ross, I searched the body.
Okay.
All right, we'll see what.
First, let's see.
Is that intelligence or personality?
Intelligent.
Okay. 8.
Try again later.
You didn't become a tarot reader because you did well in high school.
It's like, well, this is a new one, but Mr. Davies.
All right, so you
rather
start
hairy.
feeling around the furry corpse of the goat man. And then you feel there's something like a tube or something, maybe like a scroll container or something, so you try and find it. And then it moves. And then almost instantly you feel a pain in your palm. And then you feel something, in your arm. So...
I'm a little bit distressed now.
what are you going to do?
Like, I'll climb.
You
back
have
down.
its tapeworm.
I'll
Alright.
climb back down. Like,
All right, that takes one round to climb down.
okay. I don't know what happened, but this is perturbing.
That takes another round to say that. What are you doing next? What are the rest of you doing?
Waiting for slow talker.
It's like something's in my hand.
All right, you see a bleeding wound in there. Everyone else can give me a personality or an intelligence check to see.
So Tots.
Timmy,
Yeah.
Goat lady.
holy shit.
-1. I have no idea.
I love this die.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, you rank it. You see it moving through his arm, and you've actually encountered this before. Uncle Cletus liked to feel up corpses, and that's how he got himself a case of rot grub. And you know what happens to people with rot grub? It burrows into the grub burrows into your flesh, and then working its way towards your heart, and then it eats your heart. There's no rolling over with this one. So that was round 3. What do you?
I know that with the...
Abednego, cut the arm off!
Yeah.
Cut the arm off!
Anybody have any?
my pitchfork?
Does anybody?
I don't think it's gonna
I have the axe.
All right.
Get the cleaver!
Meshach will try and cut his arm off.
All right, what are you doing?
Like, please don't do that.
Actually, would the axe be
It's
sharper
your arm or your life.
or the cleaver?
It's a cleaver. I mean,
Look, what is it?
Well, you see the path of it. You can try. This is your last round. You have one chance to cut it out with a DC 15 agility check.
Oh my god.
Agility?
Yes.
Meshach's crazy good.
Wait a minute. So is Timmy.
All right.
No, he'll do it. He'll do it. I will burn 3 luck.
All right.
Jesus.
4 to 6. You're gonna be okay.
Unfortunately, Tom, your character. So he says that, and you're like,
Gets your
okay.
heart eaten as I die, as I'm chopping your arm off clumsily.
Actually, you're just kind of mutilating his upper body.
It's really gonna be fine.
And you realize, oh no, it already went past the shoulder, and that's when, and you keel over, quite dead.
Or just like, oh no.
There's a gurgle of blood, and the first true fatality happens. There's no rolling over from this.
Actually, so at this point, Poopsmith comes over, just like, I will miss him. It's like his melodious voice
Oh,
will
yes,
never.
so what's that?
Will never.
Well,
thank you.
Let's clear the board a bit before we start getting replacements.
Yeah.
for our 20
you have to actually find them first. You haven't found the replacement.
Yeah.
characters.
Oh god.
So you can choose to go up or down, but there was nothing.
Because, by the way, the Poopsmith is the most intelligent member of the party.
Nice.
Of my group.
I think we do up.
All right.
With a stick, we move the dead guy's hand to point up so we can keep our way. You're a landmark now.
All right.
I bet he would have loved that.
So you come up to a room
He did
with
like dead things.
there are gore-covered furs along the floor. It looks like other failures, beastmen who failed the tribe or clan, have been turned into carpets.
And waste not one. Huh?
Yeah. You can see a small bag, a coin purse, lying on the floor.
Oh, that's so a trap.
All right. So you can
Turnkey
search
is
the
going to
room.
poke it with the 10-foot pole and see what happens.
There is also a cage in the corner of the room with some peasants in it. So those are your backup characters. They will be undescribed for now. So if anybody loses all of their characters, they can go back up
it's
here.
only after you lost.
Until now, they're just resting. So good job.
All right. Turnkey, being the locksmith, is going to go and open the lock on the cage.
It's very easy. The cage itself is pretty much just a latch. They probably could have freed themselves. It was more the murderous beastmen that they were afraid of than the actual trap. So you can search the furs for treasure if you want.
I'll take that. Hey,
We're going to do that, and we're going to poke them all with the pole first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Lego Lighter was doing
If
it.
you're doing the furs, Shadrack's going for the coin purse.
Okay.
Poking it with a spear.
Poke
everything.
All right.
Including the peasants. Just to make sure.
How'd you come out? Okay.
Intelligence checks for everyone.
Whoa, 20
All right.
for the Poopsmith.
All right.
19.
15.
I studied long and hard at Poopsmith University.
There are more rot grubs, but you, thanks, everyone rolled at least a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You managed to step on them or just get out of, to kill them, yeah. So you find some coinage, 53 silver pieces, 23 gold pieces, and 2 platinum pieces.
We'll put that in the communal bank.
There is also a short sword set with emeralds. Looks to be of elven craftsmanship. Wrapped in a simple green cloak. And the haberdasher, is the haberdasher still alive?
Yes.
He feels around the cloak and he can feel there's something sewn into it. And he quickly removes it, revealing a treasure map showing a haunted mine in a nearby forest. So that could be another adventure.
Would anybody mind if I picked up the short sword with Timmy, because at the moment all he has is the quill/dagger?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, good.
All right.
It might be better if I...
There are also 3 lit...
Vehemently protest.
Yeah, there are 3 lit torches, so you can set things on fire now.
Yay!
A star is
I get
born.
a torch.
Yeah.
I demand that much.
A light protects us from the darkness.
Yes.
A radiant star is born.
But that's it. This is the top of the tower. So you can go down back to the battlement level, or explore the courtyard, or go further down the stairs.
Basement dragon, do it.
All the way downstairs.
All right. Yeah.
There is a dragon in the basement.
We passed the corpse.
You pass the corpse. It points the way.
Wainwright is going to make sure that it's safe and then throw it onto the wagon full of our dead.
It's still got a rock grub in it. Don't touch it.
Yes, leave it alone.
Yeah.
All right, it's not safe, but don't go on the wagon.
Thank you.
I mean, I kind of want you to touch it. Be like, oh, let's move the... Oh, wait.
I made a horrible error.
One rock grub breaks up the whole party.
The Earthman's got a light grenade for a head.
It was the best day ever.
All right. So you descend into the darkness. And the staircase leads down.
Goatly could see
It
it.
winds around several times until it finally levels off. And you come to a passage, fairly narrow. You pause for an instant. On the broad stone steps, the hint of gold glimmers at the edge of your light several steps below.
Charge blindly towards it.
For it is all that matters in this world.
No, Exotox has infravision, so what does he see?
Oh yeah, as does
It
Goatly.
looks, he peers in the direction. You can see coins. Looks like they're gold coins. A few of them.
Are they attached to a dragon?
We have another side.
No?
We have.
The beef was ruined in the fire.
We have.
It was stomped and trampled on.
We have my sow.
I got 5
Brought
pounds.
a pig with you?
Goatly has the pig.
The pig cannot go down the stone steps. It refuses to go down.
That is bullshit.
This goose is far braver.
Exactly.
You can carry the goose.
The goose has proven
Are you kidding me?
itself.
No, I'm a herder. I can get it to go where I
You
want
can't
to.
go. It won't go down the stone steps.
Pick
Make
it
a
up,
personality
put it across
check.
your shoulders.
Does anybody else have any livestock? They're trying to get down narrow, winding stone steps. Let's clarify this.
Okay. Let's. Pigs upstairs, apparently.
Pigs with the backup peasants. All right.
So start a new life. Fine, pig.
Let's
We still
see
got a
here.
goose, dude. We're fine.
Yeah.
The
I've
goose
also
can
got
go.
5 pounds of chicken meat.
Yeah. You can. Well, you can go up ahead to search where the coins are to try and figure out more. You're above that. Area.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going down.
Yes.
It looks like there's just 3 gold coins. They look to be of your kingdom, recent vintage. Someone just dropped them. But as you search along the area around it, everyone give me another intelligence check.
I see nothing.
20.
Oh, that's a 7. That's not
15.
The narrow hall, you notice that there, off to the side, there is a concealed door. You can try and open it.
Actually, yeah, because 4-leaf, I have lucky sign on Goatly, and that's find secret doors too. So
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
You already found it.
Okay, I
I
know.
found the shit out of it.
Yeah, with
That
a,
Where?
that is totes a secret door.
So I didn't know if that's would that be locksmith to try to open it?
you could try.
I have a locksmith.
Like
Locksmith.
that, and the secret door has.
Can Shadrach poke the gold coins with his spear?
Sure.
What happens?
They slide along the floor a little.
Now we can pick him up and add him to the horde.
Do you want to pick them up? They look like they're coins.
So,
Not mimics.
What'd you get?
Alright,
got
Shadrach
the-
picks him up.
You have 3 gold coins!
Yes!
So wait, what we're actually doing is like, hey, if you're a mimic, you have to tell me.
Are you
Not 20
ready?
on opening
Yeah,
You
the
have to
secret
tell me
door.
if you're.
You slide it open. You know it is not trapped either.
Oh, I saw one of these. Turns out his lordship wanted one of these so that he could get
So the
find his mistress.
Yes, clearly. The narrow hall is lined with cut stone blocks. Dusty cobwebs hang from low ceilings, and time itself seems to weigh upon this ancient place. A trio of upended chests rests in the shadows at the rear of the chamber. Amid a scattering of coins, tracks in the dust record the path of recent looters. So there are 3 compartments, or 3 chests, and there are some spilled coins on the floor.
Poke him with a 10-foot pole,
Okay.
and then pick them up afterwards.
Can we keep the treasure in Shadrach's empty chest?
You could.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
The
grab
chest
them?
is coming
All
in.
right. So, are you picking up the coins?
Actually, before I do
Alright,
that,
pick
I
up
know
the
I'm
coins.
writing this whole.
Oh, the new coins?
The coins, yeah, in this hidden chamber.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna
Poke me,
consult the
poke me,
tarot
poke
deck
me,
one more
poke me,
time.
poke me.
Is anything? Are any of these coins or treasure cursed?
Sure.
I'm trying to do what I can with this character.
No, go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Randomly. 19.
No.
Okay.
You are not a psychic.
Okay.
Chaos mutation.
All right.
There are-
Turnkey is going to poke each coin
Okay.
with the 10-foot pole before we pick it up.
The card said we're okay.
That would be so fucking hard to do. It'd be like a fucking carnival game.
Wait, did I poke that one? Better poke it
Well, not
again.
pick it up with the pole, but poke it with the pole to make sure that it's
All right, this takes
actually a
another
coin.
20 minutes. Those of you who have,
I told you it was
everyone
okay.
sits
I'm picking,
around.
the ones they're not poking. I'm picking up because
I know
they're safe.
All right, there is 10 copper. There are 11 silver pieces.
Like,
We probably should
And
keep
by the way,
track
who
of
is
this.
writing these down?
I don't give a shit.
Let's not call it out like we're gonna spend it.
3 gold.
So we have
The
2
six
we have 2
gold.
platinum.
I'm not repeating myself.
All right,
10 copper,
fine,
11 silver,
Fine, we'll make some numbers up.
No,
Yes.
2 platinum.
there's no platinum.
How much gold do
There
we
were
have?
2
We
platinum
got 2
upstairs.
platinum in the previous.
In the
Yeah.
previous room, yes.
How much gold do we have?
6.
6. Okay.
Don't worry, I got the chest.
All the chests, you can now... so you got the loose coin on the floor. If you had to take a guess, it looks like somebody grabbed a lot of coin out of these chests and spilled some and didn't bother to pick it up.
Probably because he was running in terror.
Yeah, using the poles. Are we going to open the chests? Or?
They're already open.
Chests are already
Unless, are they running around with bags that literally just say swag on them?
Well, you can search the chests. If it looks like they were in a herd, you can maybe...
Oh, we're totally going to poke the chest. Oh, yeah.
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 All
We're searching
20
the
of
chests.
us.
Once again,
Jabbing everything with sticks.
And
and all of us
that
saying,
is
"Are you
a modified 19 plus 1.
Okay, David, on one of the chests, there is a hidden compartment within it. The floor of the chest is 4 inches too high, so it's built into the back of it, in the base of the second chest. So you can try and open it.
I stand well back.
Holy shit.
What is that?
That's another 20.
For what?
It is nat 20.
It is unlocked.
Opening it.
All right, make a reflex save.
there's nothing you were...
Yeah, that was just real.
You managed to open it very well for the trap.
Well, that is an 8.
Scything blade comes out.
What comes out?
Of the
Scything, out of the hidden compartment. As you pop it open, it comes up, and you take 1 point of damage and lose
Dude, if you had died, that would be
one
so
finger.
My pinky!
That's a bad poke everything.
Yeah. You
I
lost.
thought I did poke it, but
I like how everybody waits, sees that happening, and then just furiously starts poking it.
So, well, what was in the compartment?
There is treasure in it. Treasure the previous looters did not find, though. So you staunch the bleeding, and as you mourn your finger, hidden inside the compartment are 2 silver rings set with emeralds, a silk tabard stitched with the sigils of chaos, and a steel vial containing something written in a language. Do any of you have medicinal or herbal training or anything?
I have a free language. I can get.
I do have a free
Can I
language.
read whatever this language is?
What's
Sure.
the silk thing with chaos stuff?
Silk tabard.
Well, one of the rings goes to the guy who just lost a finger. That
All
seems
right,
only
fair enough. Hazard pay, yeah. Sure. It says black lotus oil
Black lotus.
in the language of chaos.
That's poison.
language of chaos. So,
Or it's oil from one of the most valuable of magic
Put
cards
it in
ever.
the chest.
You can try and drink it.
In the
that
chest.
seems like
Shut
a
up,
bad
Ross.
idea.
You don't know.
Don't drink things you find in the dungeon.
That's like reading books in college school.
As far
Don't do
as
it.
what does Black Lotus
I think that's
Oil
just
do?
pretty sound
What's
advice
your character?
generally.
The scribe?
Well,
He read it in a book?
Maybe
No,
make
when
an
Dan
intelligence
read
check.
the Ghoul manuscript out loud in the van.
Yeah. to
16?
keep it solid.
You do not know.
Consulting the cards.
This is a weird book.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep pushing this until
Sure.
Oh, she is a gypsy.
18.
It's super lucky.
Is it?
That's what your
That's
tarot
what
card
tarot
said.
cards say.
Yeah, no, you should totally drink it.
Go for it.
Are you buying this character shtick or not? You're making us wait while you roll.
Okay.
Drink the motherfucking shit.
Drink, Miss Cleo, drink.
All right.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
All right. You gain 9 hit points.
Damn.
See? Go with your own
It's
instinct.
just like motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is that permanent or temporary?
You don't know.
So I'm up to 11 on Miss
Roll.
Cleo.
Just remind me when an hour from this game time happens.
Hey, Ross, are there side effects?
You find out in an hour.
Has the Bendigo recovered yet?
Yes, you spend so much time poking coins.
What about Crikey?
Yeah, everyone who from the first fight recovers.
Oh, you know what?
Not
It's a
Crikey.
fucking wind. I swear to fuck. I'm going to start hunting the
Cartwright
wind.
was from the second fight.
Yeah, he does not
He's
recover.
I mean,
Shut
Cartwright
up.
isn't and Crikey is.
People from the Vine fight recover.
Oh, shut up. See if I cover you with my awesome bow strikes.
Yeah, thanks, Legolas.
That's not my name.
All right, so you continue on.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Maybe I
sounds
just
like
gotta
an
put on the other
elven
ring.
fairy now.
Okay.
So I guess at the bottom of the tower we go back and
You're underground now.
Do you
Oh,
make,
we're
do you
underground
make
now?
take the
Is there any way out other than the
stairs?
secret door we went in?
Well, you can press on ahead.
Oh, there's more.
It's a side. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's a side door that was secret.
All right, well, we'll press
You
on
can
ahead.
press on ahead, or you can go back up to explore the
Oh, no,
top.
fuck that. Esotox press on.
Okay, all right.
Improvision!
You have free will. I want to make that
No, we must die.
clear. Ow.
Further in.
All right,
You've been
so
playing
you
too much
continue
Bloodborne.
on to a hallway or a hall of a. There are wide stone steps descend into a long hall. The walls are decorated with elaborate tile mosaics depicting foul ceremonies to horrific and baleful fiends. The walls are slick with condensation and black algae. The condensation runs in rivulets and collects in a long brackish pool set in the center of the hallway.
Handouts.
Yes, there are handouts. So this is the east wall. You are facing east, by the way. You're going east. That is the way ahead. And then on the west wall. So these are on the walls. So on one, I will describe them for our listeners at home.
This place looks lovely. I think I might have a summer.
There is a
holiday.
hooded form standing atop a towering stone on the edge of a vast lake. 7 tentacles wave from the water. There's another thing depicting 2 armored figures holding a single flail, commanding legions of hunched beast-like warriors. And then a low island set in the center of a black lake. A golden pyramid is set atop the island, and a figure armed with a flail is preparing to sacrifice a maiden.
Looks to me like the same
Like you
flail
do,
in
yeah,
both
very much.
It's
places.
an Iron Maiden concert, obviously.
Clearly.
Oh, Mark.
All right.
That's totally the same flail.
All right, we have Harvey Firestein with us.
I've been using the Henrietta voice like that since the beginning.
All right, I'm sorry. So you
I'm
can
trying to
search the
immerse you
chamber.
guys.
You could look and examine the pool more closely. You could.
I poke the pool, and I poke the chamber, and I poke all things.
I'm gonna search
all right,
the
so you're
walls.
poking the pool first.
Shadrach is going to poke the pool with his spear. With his torch in the other hand.
All right, so as you go over to poke the pool with what are you poking it with? Spear. As you draw nearer to it, a skull rises to the surface, a faint glow emanating from its eye sockets. And it's
River.
no, it says "Kill the Chaos Lords," and looks at you. Apparently, well, as far as you can tell, it's a fucking skull. It doesn't, but it seems to be looking at you.
That's kind of what we're here for, sweetie.
Okay.
Kill the Chaos Lords.
Yes.
I'm poking the skull.
Another skull comes up.
Okay.
Kill the Chaos Lords.
I'm agreeing. I poke that skull.
Another skull comes up. Kill the Chaos Lords. You actually look at that. You poke down. You can see into the pool. There are just the bottom of the pool is just the entire floor is covered with skulls. So you can make an intelligence check if you want to examine that further.
Yeah, Shadrach's got this with his +0.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Gets a 6.
Yeah, well, that's what you feel.
If it helps.
Oh,
Must be one of
19.
their skull pools they talk about. So
19 when I saw the glowing on my intelligence roll.
You see a bit of metal in the pool, like at the floor. It's not that deep either.
I look at the skulls. We'd be happy to. Yeah, Goat looks at. We'd be happy to. But can you float that piece of metal up to us?
Take us to the Chaos Lords.
Well, we can't carry you all.
There's a lot of you.
Yeah, there's several. There's only a half dozen floating
If you'd
up.
like a representative skull, we'd be happy to assist.
Kill Chaos Lords.
I think these guys are trustworthy. Put them in the cart.
All right.
But
scooping them out.
they don't. They don't have like a body, so I don't know how they would be able to carry anything metal to you.
Okay, so
Well, no, they're floating. They could. One of
Cartwright
them's
is
on the
going to
bottom. They
take
could
the
float on
front.
top.
Skulls are obviously poison.
Well, you can't tell what that metal thing is. All you know that there's metal at the bottom of the pool.
Is
Also, is
information
anybody
helping?
searching the chamber itself?
yes.
All right, so you search the chamber.
There's fucking 19 of us. Yes, we're searching everything.
All right.
Just assume we search everything.
There
got 19
are
on
4
searching the
nooks concealed in the corner of the hall. Each nook contains a single hooded robe embroidered with bizarre sigils stitched in silver thread. The robes are moldy and rotten to the touch, but they are still wearable.
Is it the language of chaos?
It is in the language of chaos.
I can read it.
It says, "Praise the Lords of Chaos." It is apparently a ceremonial robe of some sort.
Okay.
But they are human
Lined in
sized.
silver cloth or with actual silver?
It's not. It's like
Thread of silver.
yeah, thread of silver for like the highlights, basically for like the
I
sigils.
didn't know if it was like conductive.
No,
Rip it out.
you could take it with you.
Like
If you-
copper wiring.
You can take it with you. They are robes. They are just hanging on.
Yeah, but
hooks.
we probably shouldn't wear those, though.
Well, that's up to you.
Esatox takes it with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, free robes. I'm a dyer.
All right.
And
It's not coming off. That's the problem.
Okay, so the skulls, poke the end of the 10-foot pole through the end of the skull, lift it out, put it to the cart.
Okay.
We are legit taking off skulls.
All right. You
How
can
many-
take a cart full of skulls with you.
Are we in a position where we
Actually,
can get the metal
turn
thing?
to the first one after we set it on the cart.
Actually, yeah, you could take the skulls near the metal thing to look at it more closely.
Yeah, this,
Okay.
Okay, that will take an agility check though. Someone.
An agility.
Yeah. Because you have to get closer to it.
nope.
What'd you get?
2.
You fall.
Let's see. Doc Martin will try.
Okay.
Yeah.
He sees
19.
it.
19.
He falls in. So you can see it
Gets out
is
quickly.
a bronze ring, roughly 12 inches in diameter, set into the floor.
Oh, set into the floor?
Yes.
Is it a drain?
You could try it. There's one way to test that theory.
Lego lighter.
You know what?
10-foot pole. And
I've
just,
already got
It
Cartwright in the water, so I'm just going to
Cartwright's
have
already in the
Cartwright pull
water.
it.
Go get it.
Yes.
You could, yeah. All right. So you're messing around with it, and you realize you can rotate it. So do you rotate it?
Fuck yeah, you wrote it.
All right. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh, God.
I think we were fine. We were right to do that.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. How many hit points does he have, by the way?
1.
All right. There's no for this either. He takes 2 points of damage as he is sucked down the tube. As basically it bottoms out almost instantly, revealing a there's a new exit you found, a tunnel leading down. But all the rest of the skulls disappear along with it, along the water. The pool's been bottomed out. And he's gone.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Totally gone.
buddy.
So, so yeah, so he, you could try and go back. Well, actually, yeah, you can go down to investigate it looks like all the water drained out into that. You could go down, the pool itself is now empty, so you could go down and look down that new tunnel.
Infravision. So
Or you
yeah.
could
The
go
tunnel and there's the drain.
there's the drain that just opened up, and then there's the hallway does continue on to the east. So you could.
I'll take a look down just with the infravision. Like, Cartwright?
All right. You see a
What's left of
inky.
Cartwright?
You do see that he is quite dead, as he broke his neck.
Cartwright.
Though the inky cave is nearly submerged with water, the slick ceiling dripping with black algae. Stalactites hang to the dark water surface, obscuring the far side of the cavern. It's a cavern of some sort. Half submerged along the banks of the pool, skulls leer at you. The chamber is still as a tomb, save only for the slow drip of water and slime from above. So you can continue on to explore that, look through the bones, or you could,
I say we come back. We let Cartwright hold that down. Stand guard.
God, our village deserves to be destroyed.
And we go a little further down the hall.
Okay. So you go further. You go past the hallway. You take another long hallway that goes around, and eventually the wide stone steps run down to the dark, sandy beach of a vast underground sea. Far out across the water, you can
So
make.
we took the easy way down there.
Yeah, you'd make out a golden glow through the
Cartwright took the
gloom.
express route.
Yes. Well, he was in a small cave that's like.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a different area. You do see a thin tricklet of water pouring out from a nearby wall with a little tunnel. It looks like the cave connects to it through that. So, but this goes straight to it.
It's gonna be tough to get the cart down there.
Yeah, you'll be covered. Yeah, just take the camera. But the far out across the water, you can make out a golden glow through the gloom. An enormous menhir stands at the water's edge, a giant standing stone.
Anyone want a beer while I'm up?
Let's see here. Stands at the water's edge. I'll take one too. Actually, there's a woodchuck or something.
Oh, the red ale. The reds.
Next to
There's
the water.
a strawberry ale. There's a...
Yeah.
Reds. Right.
No, in next to the water, something like that. There's a woodchuck's or a...
Oh, yeah.
I'll take the strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, are these...
No, they're not. So I don't need them. I'll get it.
Okay. Past this towering standing stone, a dragon-proud longship emerges from the darkness, its hull scrawled with forbidden sigils and runes that glow a sickly green in the dim light. The ship draws to a stop some 50 feet offshore. The beat of distant drums and far-off wails of terror mixes in with the quiet lapping of the waves.
Man, I go to take a leak and you get me here. What the hell?
Yeah, I'll try to keep up, Tom.
Get on my level.
Yeah, get on my level. You can look down at the beach below you. There are hundreds of footprints, bestial feet, talons, and hooves. Looks like the Beastmen have been here, frequent this area.
Well, it is their beach home.
Yeah.
Beastmen gotta relax, you know.
So there is a dragon ship off the shore. You can't see much past the dragon ship, so you can't see what's on the other end of the Starless Sea. Oh, the name of the adventure.
Well, since we reached the room of the title drop, I'm pretty sure this place is important.
Yeah. Fourth walling. So what do you want to do? You can investigate the menhir. You could try and read the runes on the menhir. There is actually there are some steps that lead up to the top of the menhir.
Are these chaos runes or Beastmen runes?
You can't tell from where you are.
Yeah, let's see.
You know what? I'll take a look at it. I may just be a chicken butcher, but if there's one thing I know, it's ancient dead languages.
Yeah, clearly. All right. You go over to the menhir and you try to look at the mesmerizing spirals of the ruins. Give me a will save. What was that to understand it?
That was the will save for...
Okay.
So that's a 19.
Okay. You briefly feel an overwhelming urge to sacrifice someone near you to the something under the waves. But it passes. That was just a passing fancy. You're just daydreaming. You're fine. Anyways, was anyone else looking at it? Were you looking at it?
No.
All right.
Since he was going out.
Nobody read the freaky runes.
What else was there to look at?
Well, there's a dragon longship 50 feet from shore.
Is it coming in?
No.
Is this anchored?
It doesn't seem to be anchored either. It's just floating there.
Anyone on it?
Not that you can see. You could attempt to swim to it.
No. Are there any other smaller boats along the dock?
No.
Somehow I don't think we want to get in that water.
Or is there a mooring chain there?
Is there a what?
A mooring chain?
No.
It's not moored at all. It's just...
No, it's just floating there.
Seems like this is just going to be a bad idea going.
You could climb up to the top of the menhir and get a better look, maybe.
Okay.
All right, you do that, and you can see. You discover that the top of the stone has been fashioned into a platform. A shallow bowl has been cut into the center of the platform. The bowl is partially filled with hardened wax, and the stub of a red candle sits atop the mounds of wax.
That's a sacrificial altar or something.
It looks like they light candles on top of it. Cut people open. There's no dried blood or anything like that.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's your interpretation.
No. The sacrificial place is a little bit different. It's over there.
Yeah, you can make that interpretation. What do you want to do?
I do have candles. I can light one and see what happens.
Are you okay? So you're lighting it? Are you putting it on the bowl?
Yeah, if you're going to do this, do all the way.
Like a lighter.
Nothing bad will happen.
Candle in there, lit. Let's go.
All right. The ship, the eyes of the dragon of the prow light up a green, a natural green, and it starts moving towards the shore.
So, Oh God, we're gonna get it! It's One-Eye Willie's treasure. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's coming near. It's coming straight for the minion.
Oh,
So
back up! I'm trying to make
it
sure.
won't hit you. It's just gonna.
It's coming like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome
Let's
back.
board that thing. Come on.
Does a gangplank automatically come
No.
down? Or okay.
You can still climb on. I'm not going to make you check.
Okay. So once it moors, we'll go
Come
ahead
on, everybody on.
and
Okay.
get onto the ship.
Okay.
Treasure waits for no man.
Are you going to go back to look at that cave before you go?
Yes.
Hell. no.
Okay.
Hell. no.
Yes.
Okay. So
We want to look at the cave because if we take the boat ride, we might not be able to come back and look at the cave. So if we want to explore everything, like
We've already missed some stuff. You never finished looking at the courtyard either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't care about that cave. So.
Or that little
You
side.
don't,
Okay.
but I do. I mean, Cartwright gave his life to see what was in that cave. It's
Do we
gotta
really
be worth
care about
something.
him? Do we care about any of the walking?
I was up for putting a pole at a distance and pushing it around to reveal the drain safely.
It would not. The pole would not have worked to rotate it. It would.
Then that would have been a mystery. But getting it.
All right. Yeah. No.
But since we've got it revealed anyway, let's take a look.
All right.
Besides, we know the dragon sleeps underneath the castle.
Yeah.
That's what the legend says.
So you want to go possibly to the dragon?
Because he will grant us a wish, yes.
You believe everything you see scrawled on legends?
All right.
I'm a dumb
so
peasant, so yes.
you get there.
That's kind of the thing.
The floor of the pool, you're in the hidden pool area. Basically, it's a small cavern, right there, and it is covered in a slurry of bones and mineral-heavy silt from above. So you can give me DC 12 intelligence or luck checks if you want to search it. Are you searching it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not?
All right. Aaron, are you searching?
No, I'm on the boat.
Okay.
I didn't make it.
16.
Okay. So you're just sailing on the boat. You're not going. You're going to wait for your comrades before you actually.
I'll search around on the boat while they're waiting. So
All right. You find oars. There are oars. So there's that.
No one said there'd be work in here.
So you found it.
Yes, 16.
You find a plain iron ring set with 3 small rubies on a finger bone. But it feels warm to the touch, and the rubies pulse like faint embers. Do you put it on?
Yes.
All right. You feel magical knowledge coursing through your brain. You realize you may attempt to cast magic with it. As it grants you magical knowledge, you may attempt to cast magic missile thrice per day, magic shield twice per day, and scorching ray once per day. So this is going to be.
Once, you said?
Yes,
What have you done to us?
he found a magic ring.
Magic shield.
And he put it on. And now
And
he
scorching
can cast
ray.
magic.
and we have
Magic
a
shield
boat
twice
now.
per day, and then magic missile 3 times.
Yes. Now, spellcasting in DCC works differently. It's always a skill check, and for you, because you're not a wizard, it's a D20 plus class level. Oh, it's a 0. So
Just a D20.
you do not add any modifiers to it. Let's see here. Penalties for bulky armor still apply. When you cast a spell, if you roll a 1, let me know, because that's a critical fail. Well, actually, every single roll will require me find out what that spell does, because the effect of the spell varies on what you roll. So
Okay.
rolling a natural 20 is very good. Rolling a natural 1 means your character gets mutated and corrupted. So good job on that. But anyways, they found the dragon ship. Aaron lit a candle to draw, and the magic killed. The dragon ship came to shore, and Aaron's characters got onto it. There's oars on it, but that's it so far. So you could push off, or you could do something else.
Like without everyone else?
Well, I assume after that David does that everyone comes back.
Yeah, I say we push off. Yeah,
All right.
Dragon ship, obviously.
Do we want to grab the backup party members as well? Are they following behind?
Oh, yeah, everyone's together.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Picking their nose, just looking at things.
All right. So you, as you cross, everyone give me an intelligence check.
19.
Natural 1.
Oh, but it's... Oh,
Alright.
All right.
Oh, but it's not
17.
anything you can really exploit, is it?
Oh, no, it is.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Any natural one is exploitable.
In this game, it's encouraged.
19.
All right, 19. Those of you who get a 15 or above can see that something's bubbling up from the water around the longship as you actually have to set on the ship and start rowing. And in the distance, you can see a temple, a ziggurat kind of structure in the distance.
It's never good.
But before you, you're still quite a ways off from there, but tentacles are rising up from the water.
7
Tom, you notice it just as one tentacle is rising up right out of the water next to you, and it's going to reach for you first. So,
Oh, bother.
yeah. Anyway, so it will get a surprise up round on Tom. And it gets a 19.
That totes hits.
Yes, it does. And 8 points of damage.
Toad's dead.
It wraps around you and pulls you under. So there's 6 tentacles left.
It's just like,
Yeah.
Who was that?
that was Poop Smith.
Yeah.
No!
Pooh Smith is gone. There's no rolling over for him either.
Damn it.
So
I'm marking him as
there is a
dead.
chaos leviathan below you, and it's just reaching up because you've not. The Beastmen have some way to deal with it, but you guys haven't found that out.
It's like, there's no wind down here. Stop me.
Yes, it was. Well, I figured we know the way that they dealt with it, which was the sacrifice, but that's
So I rolled. So this will be combat again. If you want to fight it, or you could try to get away from it, or you could try and jump off and try and get to shore. Just it can't eat all of you. Is what you're hoping.
Just run for it.
So you can row the boat. Which
Just row for it.
All right, I want to say that we've probably not done enough blind panic yet.
Yeah.
I feel like there would have been more of that in this group. So,
Yeah.
for narrative reasons, I want to say
Row fast.
either row or just
Row.
insanely jump in the water with it and start swimming.
I would say row.
I'm gonna try to fend them off while they're
All right.
rolling,
So everyone roll initiative. You need to beat a 19 if you want to go before the
Actually.
chaos tentacles. Okay.
I think I got an idea, but it's not a good one.
Okay.
I got a 6.
All right.
8.
So Tom, you get to go first. What are your? How many characters do you have left?
2.
2. All right. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna row like a motherfucker.
Okay. I will say it will take 10 strength checks to get to shore from the group. DC 10 strength checks. So, well, I mean, if you all work together, you could do it in 1 or 2 rounds. I mean,
So is that both my characters?
yes, both your characters.
Okay,
can do
so here's Renee. No.
it. Okay.
And Crikey.
I'll count a failed one as half of one. So,
And no.
all right, so that's 1. All right, it's going to go.
It's got their hands in the water.
We got oars.
I think you only have
The chaos, another chaos, and the chaos, it will automatically stop attacking you when it gets to 6 more deaths. So
that's the
And
limit.
it will be full.
it will be full. So who hasn't lost a character yet? Totally.
I've lost one.
You haven't lost one.
I haven't lost one.
I've Doc Martin came back from the dead.
All right, Doc
That doesn't
Martin.
count. That doesn't
This is
count.
going to target Doc Martin.
Doc Martin.
10. Does that hit?
No, my AC's 11.
All right.
So
Tentacle.
wow. I fit comfortably.
I wanted a cobbler.
Cobblers taste so
All right. So what are you going to do?
good. Just like mom.
All right, so I have my 4 characters still.
Only one can attack, but the others can
row.
Yeah.
All right, no, that's fine. Goatley's going to try to attack him with the axe, one of the
Oh,
tentacles with the axe,
Goatley.
and the other 4 will try rowing. So.
Okay.
Oh, Goatley.
So will I roll? Do you want me to just roll 1 for all of the rowers, or one
Roll
each?
1 for each one.
Okay,
Because
so-
a failed one is point.
All right, but yeah, Goatley's going to try to attack. So
Okay.
make me proud, Goatley. And it says a +1 on his staff roll. Would I get the +1 on the axe or no?
It has a
Based on
strength
your strength.
bonus.
Strength bonus. So yes, I would get
Yeah.
that. So okay, I just want to make sure. 4.
Meh.
Oh, Goatley.
Nope.
Oh, but all right, Doc Martin. 13.
All right, that's 1.
1 for Lego lighter,
Okay.
and Miss Cleo Nat 20.
All right.
Call that a 2.
Yeah.
Has it been an hour yet?
No, not quite.
Damn it.
Oh, so would a nat 20 be worth 2?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Miss Cleo is like just...
She's just behind Book and starts paddling with her feet.
Yeah.
Get it in the water! Oh, babies!
All right, Caleb, what are you going to do?
Alright, all 4 of mine are feverishly screaming and rowing.
Okay.
Shadrach gets a 3. So
All right,
no
that's
half.
0.5, yeah.
Abednego gets a 12.
All right, so that's 1.5.
Meshach gets an 11.
All right.
2.5.
And then Echo Cox gets an 18.
All right.
3.5.
All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, David.
How many do we need total?
2 more. It will get 2 more attacks regardless, at least.
Okay.
Because there are technically 6 more tentacles. So.
All right,
Because
so
Ross
Turnkey
wants
is rowing.
It's a trip is heard.
Ross wants to taste blood.
He uses
That's
pound of flesh.
a
Technically, it should
7.
attack 7 times per round. So yeah.
You're being nice about it.
So Turnkey got a 7, so that's
Okay.
a half a 1.
Yeah.
Timmy got a 19. And Henrietta is rowing and got a 6.
Okay.
So 2 total for me.
It's 8:20. Why aren't you attacking 7 times per round?
All right. Fine. I'll attack 7 times. I'll
God
attack 6
damn
more
it,
times.
Caleb.
Sorry.
I totally agree with him. This thing attacks the number of times it gets.
All right, so we'll do 1 for you. We'll just do 2 for each of you. So that'll be 6 more times. Caleb, 24 hits one of your guys.
No. That's fine.
Let's see here. How much damage? 4 points of damage.
That takes a bit to go out.
All right. Does a 17 hit you? Yes.
Yes.
8 damage.
Shadrach goes down.
All right. David, 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 9 points of damage.
Why did we get on this boat?
Henrietta, we hardly knew you.
Yeah. 18.
That'll hit.
I have another
You're
D8.
rolling like a goddamn buck.
7 damage, yeah.
We hardly have anything.
There's actually a way to placate it, but yeah, you guys.
Well, I was going to suggest, we could sacrifice one of these newbies that we haven't
Well,
figured out.
you didn't, though. So that was the problem.
We've made our bed.
Yeah,
now let's lie in it.
And Aaron. Natural 20.
Who against? Who are you attacking?
Doesn't you can choose.
It doesn't matter.
We're losing somebody, so.
Yeah, no, they're gone.
Shadrach had the chest with all the shit in it.
Well, no, this is wealth by attrition.
Actually,
That's
no.
a character.
Something bad's gonna
They
happen.
didn't have the chest strapped to them.
Something bad's gonna happen, so Miss Cleo's taking that hit.
All right.
I did not sense this.
So what's the damage on it?
It's dead.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to roll damage?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Actually, wait. Does she have the bonus hit
She has
points?
the plus 9 hit points.
Oh, yeah,
She
so-
might live.
I know, she's at an 11, so.
So 3, and then a critical hit. So
Wouldn't that be 6? She doesn't
no.
have armor.
Well, she had armor 8, but
Let's
armor
see
class 8.
here. I'll just use the
Right,
standard
so-
D20 table. Yeah.
Roll a d4 and modify it by the luck.
Well, it's a monster, so I'm going to use. There are monster tables, but I'm not going to look it up.
Assume it has a luck of 6.
That would take effort, so.
Yeah, I'll roll a D4.
Jesus, Ross.
Sorry. 1 plus 3. Stunning crack to forehead. Inflict plus 1d3 damage with this strike, and the foe falls to the bottom of the initiative count. So you're stunned. So 3 more points of damage.
So what's the total?
6.
6. She's at an 11, so she's still.
All right.
She's behind there rowing the boat. I will not go down!
No, the black.
No, she did go down.
All right, so she
got a
survived.
solid kerflacketed
So she has,
She
so
went
she has
down
4 hit points.
So all of you were rowing like crazy, and you just rammed the longship onto the shore of the island.
Just Meshach and Exotox now.
Yeah.
The harbinger of grinding.
Yeah. And of course, the Kraken's like, oh, I'm pretty full. Exhal's pretty good. Thanks, guys.
As you draw close, you see the source of the golden glow you saw earlier, the towering ziggurat with burning light radiating from within, the silver thin cracks between its massive stone blocks. A wide ramp circles the edge edifice sloping to the top of the temple. Hordes of beastmen crowd the ramp, howling to the darkness, hammering on massive high drums and pushing a terrified string of prisoners to the ziggurat's glowing peak. High atop the temple, you can make out a fearsome silhouette of an enormous armored figure, wreathed in infernal smoke lit from below. They do not notice you. Even
They're kind of in a revelry here.
They are making a shitload of noise. So even the screams, really, they don't really, of your people being consumed by the Chaos Leviathan, which is what it was. And it had 66 hit points.
We totally would have won that fight.
No, you wouldn't have. Anyways, they are all paying attention. There's some sort of ceremony going at the top. And this is obviously the source of the evil that has been plaguing your village and your city. And this is what you have to stop if you want to have peace and be allowed to return.
Heroism!
Heroism!
Charge the steps!
Well, you do have
Heroism is an STD.
You could try and wade through the hordes of beastmen. Or you could try...
we disguise ourselves as one of them?
How are you going to do that?
I have no idea.
We've got 4.
I have the thing from the Beastman leader.
Yeah, you do. So.
What's that? The torque?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shirt, so you could put that on and try.
I have one of their
4
axes. So.
sacrificial robes.
You do have the robes too.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, we do have the.
So which 4 are going to be disguised, and who's going to wear the? You're going to wear the torque, and then
Esotox will wear the torque.
okay.
And Meshach will wear a robe.
All right.
Timothy will wear a robe because he's all I got.
Is that your last character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goatly will take a robe.
All right.
Fortunately, we do have the B team standing by.
Yeah, if you rescue some prisoners, they won't have any equipment, but you can grab a spear.
But Goatly will take a robe. So and,
Okay.
Tom.
Yeah, and Renee will take a robe.
All right.
Craigie will hang back and
Goatly has
shoot
the
him from a
axe.
distance.
All right.
Yes, because that has worked so well.
There's no wind down here.
I'm so glad Craigie made it. Yay.
All right. Are you taking any other equipment with you?
I have my axe. So.
You have your axe.
Water skin.
Okay.
Let's see. Timothy's got the special short sword and the magic ring.
Okay. You do have that. You can all give me intelligence checks.
Nope.
12.
Okay.
18.
New.
With an 18, you remember that you loaded that cart full of skulls that talked and glowed.
Throw the skulls in.
Still on the boat.
They are on the boat.
Oh yeah.
Kill the Chaos Lord. Kill the Chaos Lord.
How should I do that?
You could carry some skulls with you. Everyone with a rope could carry one as you hold one.
Or wait, can we get we need a rope. Can we create a belt of the skulls?
That just seems unnecessary. Carry the skull.
No, this will accentuate the costume too.
Yorick, you'll come
Except-
with me.
How are you going to try and get the rope through the skulls? How are you going to thread that through them?
In one eye and
They
out.
do have eye holes.
They have eye holes.
Are you going to try and put one in through? Who's going to put it through?
Your character.
That'd be you.
Not me.
And you're not using my rope.
Nope.
I need that rope.
Oh, I don't have rope.
It's crackling with mystical energy,
You need a fucking rope.
resonating with something nearby.
What do you need this fucking rope for?
Fine, I'll have Miss Cleo make one. It just makes like a staff out of a crowbar, out of the crowbar. Put it through the bottom and just kind of hold it
Okay. Give me an agility check to see if you can rig that up. So, you're trying to tie a magical skull to a crowbar. It's not the easiest thing to do. All right.
up. No, it's with the negative. It's a 13.
A 13's enough. Like you, if you have some rope or chain, you can do it.
I don't have any rope. So can I somebody borrow some rope?
No, I have no rope.
Does anyone have rope or chain?
I have rope.
You want to give him some?
No, this is a dumb plan.
He's just tying it off to a crowbar so we can have something to carry.
We might need the rope later.
He put the skull and the crowbar in the crafting menu. He just needs rope to hit the craft button.
No, we might need it
We're
later.
gonna die anyway.
I will
We
give
don't
you.
need
I
your
will
help,
give you.
man.
I will give you a pig.
You will figure out a way to kill me, and the pig is on the other side of the ocean
It's true.
with the terrible Leviathan. You didn't bring pig with you.
I'll give you a deed for a pig.
Yeah, you
No.
didn't. And honestly, you could have gotten the pig down there if you blindfolded it. But anyway, you didn't think you would. It didn't want to go downstairs. It
Aaron,
doesn't
we're
like
gonna
stairs.
die. We don't need your help. I appreciate you trying to kill us as always, but
I'm trying. Tom has been trying to kill you more than I have.
Crackling with mystic energy. Don't stick your finger in it.
How have I tried to kill you all?
Sticking my finger in it.
How have I tried to kill you all?
Since I got a good roll, can I use it just to impale it on the...
Okay, sure. I'll
Thank you.
Just to do
Hand it off to Goatley.
Okay, it's stuck on pretty good.
Good.
All right, so the torque actually does work as a disguise. I'll allow that, and then the robes work as well. So the five of your characters managed to get past. They pushed their way through the Beastmen crowd.
How many characters are left?
I have 2.
I have all 4 of mine, so...
I've only got 2 left.
So 2, 4, 5 plus 4, 9.
Yes.
So 9 characters left.
51%
So the
casualties.
skulls count as disguises too?
You can, if you have robes, you can carry one in each hand, holding them below, under the folds of your robe. You can have the one up there. They don't seem to notice it. Although it is.
Well, what about like the guys who aren't disguised? There's 9 of us, but there's 5 disguised.
Yeah, but they're all looking up. If
holding
you stay
back,
near
so-
the boat,
Okay.
I assume they're not going to try and push their way through the Beastmen crowds. They'll.
No, they're
Okay, so it's just
Crikey's
the
hanging back with
disguised.
Well, I mean, you can try and push. Do you want to try and get them through the?
No, I was just trying. I was clarifying who was going to.
Just get the wheelbarrow. It's like, here, come get your skulls for the chaos
And
Lord.
I will say, there are prisoners up there. So if somebody spends an action to free prisoners, they
No,
can-
wait. Do we have the dead guy cart?
Yes.
The other 4 are dead.
Yeah. That's,
They play dead in the cart.
okay.
And the cultists do it.
Yeah, you could do that. All right.
So
Okay.
who's playing dead in the car?
They can't have any equipment with them. I mean, that wouldn't make sense.
That'd be-
We can carry their equipment under the
No.
rails.
Yeah.
We bury them under the corpses. Nobody is going to dig to the bottom of the...
Do we want to make
But that's an
sure?
upward slope, and you're pushing your way through the Beastman crowd. That will be a strength check to 2 strength checks.
Crikey's hanging back with his
Well,
bow.
give it to Cleo because she's a hoss. That's been an hour.
Has it been an hour yet?
Sure. Why
Oh,
not?
what happens?
Damn it, nothing.
Remember the thing?
Oh, it has been, hasn't it?
You forgot?
No.
Why did
I
you
thought you were talking about
remind
the
her?
hour for the heal.
Oh no, definitely an hour for the Black Lotus, whatever the fuck it was.
Black Lotus oil. Let me look it up. We have to pay attention to the rules. Make a fortitude save.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Could be one less person to worry about disguising.
That's a 0 because that is nothing.
You take 2 points of damage. You lose all your bonus hit points, and you take 2 additional damage.
And Miss Cleo's dead.
She drops dead.
He just heals over.
Do I get to make my luck check? Or
No, it's poison.
We don't get to roll her over for that one.
No,
she's
no.
right on the card now. Last one. Oh, baby.
Actually, I will say she can survive for 1 more hour if you use your other Black Lotus oil. Just pour it into her, keep her going.
Yeah, more. I thought that was the only vial.
No, there were 2.
Yeah, let's pour that other one in.
Containing 2 doses. Sorry, there's a steel vial containing 2 doses. So you
Let's
get...
double down.
All right, so she will have.
Does she know she's gonna die in an hour?
I think she doesn't need to know.
She has 7 hit points, and she will die in an hour.
But so
Does
tonight.
she know that?
No.
No,
Are we gonna tell her that?
No.
you guys figure it out. I'll say,
Just get in the cart.
You know
yeah.
what? She's a psychic. She should see it coming.
There's those tarot cards of her.
All right, let's see what's happening. Death. Wait, I had more. How do I have all these death cards? They're all death.
All right. So
Alright, Miss Cleo's last stand.
See?
Let's
You
go.
gotta name yourself
yeah,
something.
she is on running on borrowed time.
We give her a robe, and
She's a juicer basically for the ring.
we give her a robe, and she pulls the cart.
Yeah, give me. Yeah. All right, that's DC 50. That's a shrink check. Let's see how well she pushes the cart up. You're putting a lot of shit in that cart. I mean, and it's upward, and you're pushing it through Beastmen.
Fine.
Quick time of it. Damn it, Aaron.
It's been a while since I did that, so shit, 6.
Yeah, you just did like
All right.
the roll.
You can't get it through there. You either have to get a Beastman out of the way, or you have to lighten the load.
Dump out a couple of corpses.
All right, you have to dump out all the corpses. It's just the living people. So you push them all out, all the actual corpses out of the side.
Here, free corpse, guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
The Beastmen shout down on it, and you start pushing your way up. So
Come get your corpses, you drunk.
someone will have
Goose still with us?
If you want it to be, yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
I do.
What do you do with the goose?
The goose stays in the car.
The goose is honking. The goose is scared and confused. Then one of the beastmen says, "Oh, thank you for the snack." It reaches for the goose. What are you gonna do?
This is for the chaos run.
All right,
That's a distracted beastman eating
yes.
the goose.
You don't have to make a check. The beastmen take the bribe and do not pay attention to the other
You guys
corpses.
underestimated meat in this game.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a meat-heavy game.
Oh my god.
So.
Goodbye, fair goose adventurer.
She gave herself for the good of the party, for the greater good.
Good.
You contributed more important.
So you push up to the top of the temple. You push up to the top of the temple. The peak of the temple is dominated by a vast smoking pit that glows with a hellish light. A mighty beastman hoists an effigy of a fearsome armored figure high onto the swirling clouds. As the prisoners are hurled, screaming one after the other, into the pit, a trio of snarling beastmen upends woven baskets, pouring thousands of coins in after your fellow villagers, producing gouts of hissing smoke and flame. All about
Kill them!
It's a great capitalist, like, I don't know, all about you is a thunderous cacophony of drums and bestial howls as the bizarre ritual nears its climax.
Let's throw some magic missiles down there. Let's see how it reacts.
So here are the things you can do.
Watch it happen.
You could watch. Yeah, no, that's one thing you could do. You could. You're about 50 feet away. You're about 20 feet away from the center. You each get one action before they realize there is a Beastman priest, shaman, who is conducting it. He seems to be a little smarter. So he's going to notice you sooner or later. So you each get one action. Obvious actions are free prisoners. You could get a character back per action. So if you're down a character, you can pull from the pile. They start out with nothing, so you have to arm them as well. You could get closer. You could start closer.
So how's this set up? Like, with up into place.
Yeah, so here's how the pyramid works, the ziggurat works. And you're up there towards the center, and that little square right there represents the pit. It's basically like a volcano.
Okay.
It's an artificial volcano.
So is it a hard drop, or is it like you go up and then there's a little slope down?
This is the slope, the mechanical. This is a hard drop because that's just a pit. The
So
center.
there's a slope downwards to the pit?
It's pretty much a straight drop into the pit.
Okay,
You could grab onto the side if someone was pushed off the edge of it, but that's it. They're not gonna. It's not a Sarlacc pit. It's
All right.
if that's what you're asking.
Yes, it is.
So you could make a ranged attack, obviously, or you could make a charge attack.
Craigie will be waiting to do that.
He's carrying a bow, so he'd have to spend his action to get the bow out.
So the pit,
Craigie did
there's only like the three beastmen and the shaman next to the pit.
You're surrounded by beastmen.
We are, but
yeah.
like close to the pit is what I'm saying.
Also, we've proven that if a leader goes down, they're pretty scared and they'll run
Let's
off.
see here.
Yeah, all you have to do is kill him.
Hey, that priest is easy, and I have a skull who hates him.
Really?
All right, here I'll just draw this. I'll say there are 5 assistant beastmen up on the very top that are looking around. So you're like right around here, which is the top level. There's the pit itself. The X is the shaman. The Y's are the beastmen. Yeah, and then the P is the row of prisoners. So basically, like one of the guys will go over here, grab a prisoner, drag him over there, throw it in. Another guy actually, and then the gold is there. So like one guy goes there, and these guys are just cheerleaders basically cheering them on. So that's the range. So there's 5 up at the top that you have to deal with, plus the people. The rest of them, there's several dozen below here, but you're right here at the bottleneck, so someone could hold them off or use the cart to sort of block them off. So
we're actually,
those of you with skulls can actually make an intelligence check.
18.
4.
7.
Okay, 18, David. The skulls are vibrating with anger. They're practically ready to explode. They are. Their enemy is near. The chaos lord.
Hey, David. let Miss Cleo make her orc torch run towards the.
So you can see the effigy
You
itself.
don't know you're dying.
Exactly.
You think you're fine. That would
No,
be
I feel
great.
great. This is why I think I can do this. Make my torch run. Just die.
So
I say we let the skulls go crazy, and then we advance under cover of corpse guard.
well, you each get one
That's
action.
like the siege engine of our.
You can see the effigy that the shaman is holding. David can tell that the skulls are trying to. They're agitated by the effigy itself, which is on fire, by the
Are
way.
they willing to fly at it themselves, or do we have to give them a little bit of oomph?
You don't know. You'd have to spend your action to figure that out.
I will do so.
All right, so you pull your skull out and it's vibrating. So the shaman will see that, and this will be your surprise action: is to figure out how the fuck to use the skull. So,
I'm
Aaron,
going to
what
step
is?
a little bit to the left of the party so that I
Okay.
look like I'm by myself.
Well, okay.
Ish.
Well, Aaron, what is your action?
Yeah, fucking
That's an 18 on the roll.
As the full-on distraction, Miss Cleo's gonna make her run. So,
Who is she running at?
where are we at though?
You're here. You're at. I'll just put the big triangle there. That's your party is right there, and the shaman is there, flanked by 2 guards, and there's 3 more up there. Prisoners gold.
I'm in the. I'm in the robes, aren't I?
Sure.
So, actually, instead of doing the robes, I'll make sure that the skull is kind of hidden, but just do my move of like,
You
I'm
put your skull on a crowbar. It's not. You can't hide it.
You've got it up in the air at this point.
okay, but it's. I'll try and move.
What are you gonna do? What is your action?
Full-on run. We're just gonna. Fuck it.
Who are you
Just
running
fly.
at?
This Beastman one. I have to get past. I can't get past. I can't get to him yet. I'll be blocked off by an assistant.
Okay, so you're running. You're charging at Y. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
skull held high.
All right.
Go get him, Leroy.
Caleb, what are you doing?
We are pushing the cart forward in advance to use as cover. So
And I'll Goatley and
we're
the
gonna
others will be with
position it
him.
behind Miss Cleo's vanguard,
Okay.
and try and move it to where we could use it as cover against the pit
Yeah,
side.
you could if you overturned it here, you could use it to block off the guys charging up there. They'd be able to climb, but that would take them more time.
Yes, we would.
So,
So, and
all right. So
Goatley
that-
will be with you on the defense. So.
Everyone, this is all happening simultaneously. You're upturning the cart. The rest of you are getting out. The people in the cart obviously have to spend their action to get out of the fucking cart. So
Yeah.
they can't do anything.
Crikey was not going on the cart. He was getting somewhere where he could start making range.
Okay, so he's wearing one of the robes.
Yeah,
Okay. So what is he doing this round? He can get his bow out this round.
that's what he's doing.
All right, so he gets his bow out. So, David,
Roll an
you
18 on the can the skull do the thing on its own.
you realize no, it has to be thrown. It has to make contact. But you see that the sacrificial bodies and coins are consumed by a pool of unholy magma. The effigy bursts into flame, magically drawing in the flesh and gold steeped magma. Animated by the spirit of the Chaos Lord, the glowing effigy emerges from the magma, rapidly cooling into a hardened, blackened form.
So we didn't stop the ritual.
It was happening. But this is the way to save the day. Sorry. You have to. This is the boss fight. So this round, it is basically peeling this rock crust layer. And Aaron, you're charging, so you can make your attack roll.
So, come on, Miss Cleo.
I assume agility is the ranged modifier.
Yes.
9.
For your attack roll,
Yes.
with the +1.
+1 on my strength. Do I get an additional +1 for the skull? That would be 10. So,
Not if it's a goal for charging.
Oh, but they have an AC of 12, so it doesn't matter. So,
yeah,
anyway.
so.
All right.
What was that?
Let's see
You
here.
didn't put that skull on that crowbar.
It didn't make.
Changed everything.
We have a cart of them. We need to start hurling them up.
Well, that'd be something that could be done.
All
Except for
right.
that skull on that crowbar.
All right, so the cart. So yeah, we'll do the combat. You guys will only be doing the ones that are fighting. The each one of you only control one character at this time. The other NPCs will be holding off the rest of the things. But if one of your guys dies, you can take over one of those guys.
Okay.
As they're using the 10-foot poles to push them off as they're trying to climb up and that kind of shit. They're beastmen. So the Chaos Lord is going to roll initiative. He has a. Shaman has a. Oh, he actually rolls low. for initiative. And so do the Beastmen. All right. David, what is your initiative?
17.
All right, Aaron.
9.
Tom.
Yeah.
6. 5.
5.
All right. Caleb.
10.
All right. The Chaos Lord goes first. And he spends this action just basically flexing as the magma pops off him, revealing basically an armored badass who is carrying a spiked flail. So he doesn't do anything this round, but it is a hellish horned humanoid with a single cyclopean eyes that blazes with infernal light. Molon, the Chaos Lord, basically the guy on the cover of the adventure module. So
It looks like a purple people eater.
yes, he does. So it's very badass looking, but you don't have to make any fear checks or anything. David, you're next.
All right.
He is by the shaman, by the way. He is behind the shaman. So,
All right, I'm going to hurl the first skull.
So Sea Lord is right there. Chaos Lord is right there. Anyways, you're going to throw the skull at the Chaos Lord?
Yes.
Okay.
19 plus 1.
Oh, that hits. So
Rub skull on.
that inflicts 3 points of damage on the Chaos Lord.
Apply the skull directly to the Chaos Lord.
It does. The Chaos Lord adjacent targets also take half damage. So the shaman takes 1 point of damage. And a prisoner dies because he was in front of the prisoners. So good job there. So that's a little oopsie. Next up is Caleb, actually. Everyone rolled else shitty for initiative, so double digits.
I will throw a skull at the Chaos Lord.
All right, go ahead and roll. Agility.
Come on.
I'll burn luck.
How much?
Plus 1.
All right.
16?
16 will hit.
Yay!
That will do 5 points to him.
And adjacent damage.
Yes, another
Skull
peasant
damage.
dies. Fortunately, there are no more peasants next to him.
Yeah, I think I like all the beastmen just covered in peasant peasant armor.
Can I put a skull on the end of an arrow?
That would take a round to do.
Peasant male.
So let's see here.
Peasant
9 is next. Aaron? Aaron?
Yeah, Miss Cleo's going to go ahead and burn her 1 luck to get a plus.
She only has 1 luck left?
That's all she ever had, so.
Yeah, how could you start with 1 luck? It's a no. It's
13.
13.
That's your modifier.
Oh, okay, you can actually burn.
Yeah, you have 13 on luck, so you have 13 points to burn.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah.
That was.
Anyways,
Burn all 13. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're going to use it after this.
Yeah, so. Oh, fuck. Yeah, burn 13.
okay,
So and we're going in for a full
sure.
attack. So that with the plus 2 for the skull and and my
Sure.
one,
I
that'll
just want the
be
listeners to
15.
know, here comes the nat one.
Oh my god, it would be too awesome.
7.
Wait, what skull are you using?
The one on the.
It doesn't come off. It's stuck. You stuck it in there.
He's
I'm
smashing.
smashing it.
You're not. You're to the Beastmen.
No, I'm jumping over and
You're
getting.
too far away.
Oh.
Yeah. The Beastmen
I
are
thought we established that he had charged it wide.
He charged at the Beastman that was near him. The Chaos Lord didn't appear until after he.
But when I
missed, and then you missed the charge.
Yeah.
But I missed the charge, so wouldn't I be in range of?
You're here. You're by this Beastman. You'd have to spend your action to get up on him because the Beastman is trying to protect his lord.
Okay.
You missed a charge. It's not like the Beastman was just like, whoa. And like,
Yeah.
Okay.
you
Well,
go
all right.
by.
I'll take that back, and I'll.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to spend your luck, but you have to get to melee the Chaos Lord.
I'll do.
You have to get by the Beastman.
Yeah, I'll do an agility check, but I will spend at least 5 to basically get.
There's no agility check to make. You just have to kill that Beastman if you want to get to the Chaos Lord.
All right, I'll spend 5, so
All right.
at least on this roll and try that again. So.
All right.
Hit him with the skull mace. Skull bar.
That will be 17. 16.
All right. 16 will hit.
All right,
Roll damage.
and what damage are we going to say is on the skull?
The skull doesn't do anything to the Beastman, and it explodes uselessly. It only hurts. They want to kill the Chaos Lord, not the Beastman. It only works on him, but you do club damage on him, which I believe is a D6.
Okay,
No, it's a D4.
D4. Okay, can I get
So yeah,
a 4?
4. Let's see here. 4. All right, you heavily wound. Let's say that's 1, 2.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Well, in that case, could I have just attacked him with my dagger instead? Or...
No, you didn't know.
Okay, so no more skull. Well, I have one
Skulls
more.
are one shot. So Y1 is heavily wounded.
Okay.
So let's see here.
Somebody throw me a skull.
Aaron. So that was 9. You have the ones that you have. Tom and the Beastmen are going to act at the same time. So Tom will let
I
you
will
attack.
attach a skull to an arrow.
Okay. All right. Give me an agility check.
Cock.
With what?
Yeah. How?
Oh, I do.
What do you have? Like, I'll be. Actually, no. You can just stick it on there. Like,
Yeah. Sticking through the eye socket.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be aerodynamic.
No, it's not the eye socket. You stick it like at the base
Or through the mouth.
Yeah, through the mouth. So all right, you have -4 to your attack roll.
I haven't spent any luck yet.
You'll need it.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Anyways, ka-chunk. You MacGyver the shit out of that. So the Beastman that you hit is going to attack back.
Let's not disrespect MacGyver like that.
All right.
MacGyver's a little bit more complicated than, I guess I'll put it on a stick?
I don't know. Did you see some of the later seasons? Anyways, this one's going to attack you.
Okay.
He has a +0.
That's a bird.
But he gets a 17.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. So
He claws at you meh, for 2 points of damage.
ain't nothing, Miss Cleo.
Because she's going to die.
Yeah. Let's see here. Then the remaining, 4 of them are going to spend their actions to form a scrimmage line to protect their lord.
Red Rover, Red Rover. Send
So
the
they
peasants
are
right
basically
over.
now move all up to flank your group. They will not attack this round, but they will be in melee range of all of you next round. Or they are right now. So so that is their action. Let's see here. Who is next? That was 5. The only thing left is the shaman. The shaman, he actually has a set of throwing knives, and he is going to, let's see here, who has been the most annoying? David's character, the one who threw the skull.
He's going to throw through the scrimmage line of his own men?
Yes,
Yes.
if he rolls a natural 1, he will hit his own man. They give a shit. He is going to...
I mean, he could, fade away jumper the throwing knife.
Yeah. Anyways, he has a +1. An 8. Well, yeah, that hits.
You said an 8?
17. He had a +1. So
Those are gonna suck.
yeah,
Oh, it's a throwing knife, so...
yeah, only a D4 +2.
Yeah, only a D4 plus 2.
He has a strength bonus, so because he's big and strong. 3 points of damage.
I'm still up.
All right. And that ends it for this round. The Chaos Lord is wounded, though. But he is going to move forward. He is actually going to grant Miss Cleo's wish and get in a melee range with her. Whirling his spiked flail overhead. Hail the Chaos Gods! The new reign of darkness begins!
Like, I sense I'm dead.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, Miss Cleo's completely going down.
With an 18.
Ross is rolling like his
I've
mother.
realized, Aaron, that you play all your characters as if they are terminally ill.
For 3 points of damage, actually. Only 3 points.
Wow. So she's still standing.
Yeah, she has 1 whole hit point to her name, I think, right?
No, because it was 9. Because I went.
No,
back.
I rolled 7 for the next time.
You rolled
You
7.
went down to 0.
Yeah, so I rolled a new
because you're
D10.
dead.
Yeah,
So
you-
you
I
have
brought-
7 hit points.
But I had to.
You had 7.
7. Okay, now I'm down. So yeah.
All right, you're down. So, Miss Cleo goes down. So, remember, there are still prisoners if you want to renew your ranks. They will fight heartily.
You know what? I want TPK. We haven't had it.
So, let's see here. 17, David. There will be a -1 penalty to shoot through him because he is behind cover. Actually, it's -2 because he is behind
Did
cover.
Mr. Shaman take that -2?
Well, he would have. But
Doesn't really matter.
he rolled like a 17.
Really foolhardy
Yeah.
here.
It didn't really matter.
Rolled a 17. So, anyways.
I'm
Well,
going
it's
to
like
try
you get-
something really stupid here.
Okay.
Emettere fuego.
What?
Magic ring.
Oh.
I can do scorching ray once a day.
God, please roll a 20 or a 1.
I rolled a 3.
Do you have any luck left?
Oh wait, I do.
Burn it all!
I am burning it all. That's going to make that a 11.
Only an 11. All right, that will succeed. It'll only be a basic.
Oh no!
Let's see. Sorry, every spell has its own page to explain what happens. Sometimes multiple pages.
Oh my god.
Is that why that book's so fucking huge?
Yes. Only an 11. Right? Or what'd you get?
It's 11 spending all of his luck.
Okay.
It was originally a 3.
Yeah, no, still failure. Sorry. You need to get a 14 or a better with that. So, yeah. Unfortunately.
It would have been awesome if you rolled a 1.
It would have been because you get corruption. You turn into a mutant.
Wouldn't have lasted long enough to be corrupted.
Yeah.
No, that's chaotic. You meant like
Magic Missile is easier. That was a level 2 spell. That was why it was harder to cast. Normal level 1 spells need a 12 or better modified. So I will let you. You knew that. You should have known that. I could be generous and let you keep your luck since you. It was going to fail
Ross,
either way.
you need to stop being so damn
you know,
reasonable.
Well, when you say generous, I'd like to point out that I've got 1 hit point left on that character, and he is not going to survive this round.
He's not a Well, yeah, he is.
He's at a distance, and he sucked up a throwing knife last round. So
Yeah. Well, the shaman will have multiple targets. You didn't throw skulls at the Chaos Lord. The Chaos Lord is about 50%. So, Caleb, you going to throw a skull?
Yeah. One of my characters.
All right,
one of my other characters get a chance.
If you can grab the skull and the crowbars at the feet of the Chaos Lord, if somebody can scramble up there, they can pick it up and do it. So yeah.
It's a crowbar.
Yeah.
Well, no, or one of my other
The
characters.
skull is an aesthetic decoration.
Well, no, one of my other 3 characters were back at the cart. So.
Yeah, you can take over. One of your characters can attack on your
We're
action.
awesome.
The other ones are busy fending off the hordes of raging beastmen below you.
Okay.
Caleb, what is your action?
Throwing a skull.
All right. And the Chaos Lord will hurt his shaman if you hit him. So
I will spend a luck
all right.
for a +1.
Yeah, no, go for it.
It's gonna work. It's gonna be good.
A 18.
Yeah, no, totally.
Esotox, the harbinger of grinding despair.
All right, that does
Halfling dire of doom.
3 points of damage. It wounds the shaman some more. And I will actually say the guy that Aaron wounded with Cleo is actually killed.
Woo!
So we have 4 more beastmen to worry about. Acolytes.
We got this.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So Aaron, who is up to bat now?
Goatly.
Goatly, what is Goatly doing?
Because he's back at the barrows, right?
You're probably, basically all of you at this point are pretty much around here.
Dude, look at the quads on the Chaos Lord. He works out. He does not fucking skip leg day, bro.
No, he does not. So yeah, you're all basically here. Nobody else ran up into the battle, right?
No.
Yeah, so everybody's near the cart. That's your center.
Wow, yeah.
So yeah, I'd have to run through that scrimmage to get to.
Yes, you would. Or make ranged attacks.
Yeah, I'm throwing a skull. So.
All right, throw that beautiful skull.
And am I using agility or
Chaos-
what am I using for the throw?
Throwing at the Chaos Lord, correct?
Yes.
All right.
So what? No. What is the
It's an agility.
Add your agility.
agility? So yeah, I'm dumping some luck into that. So
How much?
4. So 5. So that would give me a +4.
All right.
So to negate that, let's do this.
Is that a natural 1?
That is a natural 1.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, fumble. No armor. What's your current luck now?
Current luck with 11.
11. Oh, no modifiers.
Oh, shit.
With a 4. Your weapon is damaged, so you throw your skull out into the darkness. It explodes into nothingness. You have wasted the shot. But that's it, unfortunately. There's no other penalty.
You can repair that skull with 10 minutes before.
But it is useless for now.
Actually, maybe a 2 would have been more, or a 1 would have been funny. Your competent blow makes the laughing stock of the party, but otherwise cause no damage. So the skull hits it and bounces off. It doesn't explode, thus causing the damage.
That was just a regular skull.
Yeah. Oops. Wasn't one of the ones that laughed and glowed.
Oh.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
We had other
I
skulls.
thought all
that way.
skulls worked that way.
And then the Beastmen will go.
Alright, so you said I'm at a -4 for this, right?
Yes, because it's a fucking skull and an arrow. It's not fucking aerodynamic.
So
But if you hit, you will do
You could
arrow.
have just thrown it, but fuck that.
If you hit, you'll do arrow plus skull damage.
Okay, so
Make it as
I will
cartoonish
spend.
as
Alright,
possible.
I will spend.
I don't remember Green Arrow fighting firing a
+2?
skull at any
No, it's
point.
plus 1.
so-
It's 1 to 1.
Okay, so in that case, I will.
You can spend all of
I'm gonna
it.
spend all of it.
How much is that?
That is 12.
All right.
God fucking.
Gotta help you roll a fumble. And you're rocking like a -4.
Actually, you can only lower your luck to a 3 because that is the lowest possible. Actually, well, no, fuck it. I'll let you roll to 0. Your
Okay.
luck is now at a -5, I guess.
Alright, so that's.
3 is a -3 to all
So
luck checks.
plus 8 total on this.
All right.
He's like, alright, Wind.
Roll the
We've
one.
had a long, hard relationship. Right, but if you, so I'm telling you, if there's ever a time to not be a cunt, this is it.
All right. Great role playing there, Tom.
Thank you. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Tom Church, ladies and gentlemen.
Roll a d4 modify. Roll a d4 -5. Oh wait, you can't. Because your luck is so low, your critical will turn into a self-defeating blow. Yeah, go ahead and roll. All right. The force of blow shivers your weapon free of your grasp, inflict plus 1d6 damage with a strike, and you are disarmed. Your bow hits you in your face. You lose your bow.
But he is going to do an extra D6.
He will do an extra d6 of damage. So, what does the bow normally do?
D6.
All right,
So
2d6
plus skull.
plus the skull, which is d6 plus 1, which I roll 7.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Skull arrow for the win.
7 plus 3.
Who would have thought?
10 damage.
Also, it does half damage to the shaman.
Yes.
And
The
everybody
shaman
decides.
will die. Because that. What?
There you go, Wayne! That's being a team
The
player!
Chaos Lord does explode.
The story of Craig. Who was cursed for the rest of his days with -5 luck. He
Let's
starved shortly afterwards.
The body of the Chaos Lord dissolves back into magma. The Chaos Lord's spirit is unable to sustain its hold on the physical form. The flail and the demon armor fall to the ground, the sole remnants of their fallen master. Now, the Beastmen are attacking at the same time.
That's fine.
So the 4 of them will still get an attack.
You know, that's totally fair.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Here we
Aaron,
go.
who's your frontline character?
Goatly.
Goatly. Oh, poor Goatly. Does a 12 hit Goatly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many hit points does Goatly have?
1.
Poor Goatly. 1 point of damage.
That's enough.
Goatly could be turned over. That would take an action, though. So, David, you'll get an attack.
They have to close with me because I'm at a range.
They all pressed up against the cart. They spent their last action moving into range.
Yeah.
We're all getting
getting hit.
Yeah. That hits. Who's your frontliner?
Only one I got.
Okay.
It's a
That's
one-liner,
right.
Ross.
All right. 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Caleb.
He hasn't been rolled over yet, so.
Yeah.
Or Esotox.
It's 5. You're
You
fine.
cannot be kidding.
Crikey will be
Not the
taking a hit.
harbinger. Well, you did have that -5.
Yeah, finally happened.
Your luck ran out.
Thank you, Dungeon Crawl Classics.
Anytime.
Thank you for this.
All right,
Come
so
on, Ross, let's do this!
yeah, no,
Character funnel should have been.
Kill me!
I'll just roll a straight
Goddamn
D8. They're Beastmen. They have Chaos Lords. A 6. Lucky Strike disarms foe. You gain a free attack.
I don't have a weapon.
Yeah, you don't have an attack, so it's just normal damage.
So it's a 6 damage?
It's D4 plus 1. Let's see here. 4 damage. 5 damage.
Oh yeah, Crikey is
How many hit points did he have?
2.
2. Yeah, no, he's totally dead. That's actually poetic. Like,
Yeah.
I'm killed! Oh my god! This moment of triumph is his moment of defeat. Yeah!
Oh my god, it's like a Greek tragedy.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of you took 1 attack. That was the 4 of them. So the shaman is dead. So
Thanks to an improbable attack.
that's the nature of the game. Yeah.
Had no goddamn reason to work. None.
All right. So as soon as the chaos, so after that one action, the rest of the beastmen wail, drop their weapons, and start crying. Their god, their lord is dead. All is lost.
So they're not emboldened by those 3 men they killed in seconds.
No.
It's like, it's over, man.
Oh man, they got the Chaos Lord.
Game over, man. Game over.
Mowed through those guys like wheat.
Each of you, David, you can grab one peasant from one of the sheets as one of the prisoners works himself or herself free. So you have one character.
Can I try to flip Timothy McSweeney back over?
And that new peasant can do that to Timothy McSweeney.
Made it.
All right, so Timothy McSweeney. Oh, God! Crikey, natural 20, he's dead.
No, he'd already
turned.
That's right.
Yeah, so there's no way he's
Rene
coming back.
Fabrique has not been touched.
All right, can we see if we can...
Well, hold on. Okay, so here's what happens. As soon as that happens, the beastmen start wailing, and then there is a low rumble rolls through the cavern, that starts building up to a deafening roar. Stone slabs start falling from the cavern ceiling, fall into the sea. So we're doing this round by round.
God damn it.
So, well...
What are you going to do?
Well, before
Save
that...
action by action. Yeah.
Well, trying to get Goatly out, possibly, because he...
Who is doing that?
Doc Martin.
Doc Martin. That is Doc Martin's action to get up Goatly. All
And
right, so that is one action.
Okay, and also Lego Lighter is just getting the hell out of
Where is he going to the boat?
How are we gonna get back across the water?
If it's gonna collapse
We're gonna
on
get
us.
fucking eaten by the goddamn thing.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Lego Lighter's gonna look for the secret entrance.
Okay.
There has to be one, so... 6.
To find the exit?
Yes.
All right, he doesn't see anything. So give me the roll to roll over Doc Martin.
Goatly.
Goatly, sorry.
It's okay. And 9, so...
What is his current luck after burning luck?
11.
All right, he's alive.
Still alive?
Alright, so...
All right, David. That was your action to roll him over.
Yeah.
All right, Caleb.
I will look for a way out.
All right, intelligence.
Get eaten by krakens.
Chaos Leviathan.
A 4.
Okay, you don't see anything. Well, you can't. There's nothing that jumps out at you.
I will do the same thing.
All right.
Yeah.
You can roll for each character.
15.
All right.
Oh yeah, Meshach will look then.
All right.
He gets a 17.
Okay. With that, you can see that actually you don't have to go back the way you come. You see the water continues on that way, and you can see a tunnel of the water continues out to some sort of fjord or something that way. So you could get in the boat and try and go that way.
All right.
Away from the giant chaos Leviathan.
To the boat!
All right, so that was everyone. Did everyone act for one round?
Yes.
All right, round 2. What is everyone doing? There's also treasure. There's also prisoners who are frantically trying to free themselves and are looking for guidance.
Timothy McSweeney and Bert the Beekeeper are both going to free prisoners.
Okay, that is their action. That will free all of them, though, or at least to the point where they can move.
Doc Martin and Goatly will see... will take a look to see what treasure they can find. Lego Lighter is getting the hell to the boat.
Okay, are you going to the pile of gold, or are you going to search any of the bodies?
Yeah.
There is the giant spike flailed and demon armor that the Chaos Lord left behind too.
That's probably not safe to
What are you doing?
What the fuck? I don't care anymore.
Grab gold.
Doc Martin takes a look at the demon armor.
It's big armor. Are you going to grab it or not? It's magical plate mail. It looks like. All right, plate mail of blackened iron. All right, so he grabs some plate mail.
And Goatly will grab the mace.
Okay. What are you doing?
Can the cart be flipped back over?
The what?
The cart.
Can it float?
Can it be flipped back over?
Oh yeah. That'll take an action of one character.
All right. Meshach does that.
Okay.
Esotox takes his yards of fabric and starts just filling them with gold and ferrying them to the cart.
Okay.
Scoop.
Dump the gold in the cart. We ride it down the pyramid to bring it.
Waves start crashing at the sides of the pyramid of the ziggurat, even as sizzling magma seeps through the seams in the stone blocks. It's getting a lot worse. Tom, what are your characters doing this second round?
I'm helping him gather loot.
Okay, you're gathering loot. Okay.
What did we come here for?
All right, so round 3. What are you doing?
Ride the cart. Let's.
You just getting in the cart?
Well,
No. Everyone who wants a ride in the cart brings some gold to the cart. You go grab some gold and then you get a ride in the cart. No free ride.
fuck that. Then running down with my armor and my mace. So
Okay,
and
you're running there. Okay.
And Legolider should already be down to the boat by now.
Was he just going straight?
Yeah, he was just going straight.
Takes 2
forward.
actions to get there. He's on the boat.
Okay.
All right, so he's the only one on the boat, right?
Yes.
All right, so David, you freed all the prisoners.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Grab a handful of gold for each.
Okay.
And it's just
Well, that's all you can do.
scoop
All right.
and
And
jump.
then get on the cart. Yeah.
Well, it's one per... Okay, then get on the cart. All right, so...
Yeah, this is the last trip.
Yeah. What are you doing? More gold?
Meshach is going to grab his own. Actually, he did that again. Meshach will grab gold. No, Esotox will grab gold and get in the cart. Meshach will ready to push.
There is rules for how much gold you get per action. We will roll that if your character survives. That's
All right.
So there's no point in
I
rolling
had
it
3 actions to
Okay,
get gold.
okay.
And Meshach is going to push the cart once everybody's inside.
out. Okay, and what about you?
Down the hill, so
Down the
it's
hill.
not like it's got to be a big straight. Yeah.
Oh, it takes 2 actions. Tom?
Will it take 2 actions hurtling down the pyramid on a cart?
I assume you don't want to fall and break your neck and keep the
No,
car
but
on.
I mean, we should be going faster.
You
than-
are going faster.
Okay.
It's 2 actions.
Like, I'll make sure none of this stuff falls out during the descent.
Okay, so you're with Team Gold Card.
Yeah.
All right. So just so you know,
Cart's going to make it.
the PCs only have 1d6 plus 2 actions to escape before all the shit hits the fan. I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
So
They're so fucked.
you are halfway there when the tidal wave hits. So basically, just a massive chunk of the ceiling falls in, and there is a massive tidal wave. You don't have time to react. So every single character, make a luck check. We're looking for a 17 or a better.
With your mod,
With your mod, if you have it.
can you spin luck?
You can.
Alright. Meshach and Esotox will spin all of theirs.
Okay.
I rolled.
So a 14 is still not enough, right?
Okay, no.
And then...
Except for, obviously, anyone who's on the boat, which is...
I will.
well, hold on. Your boat guy will get some action, and the cart itself will have a chance to hold.
Meshach actually makes it.
Okay, Meshach makes it. He gets to the boat.
With the cart?
Not with the cart. He basically, as the wave hits... well, that's up to him. All right, so he makes it. He can choose whether to try and help the cart to get it on board before everything hits, as the water's crashing into them, as everything's rising up. The cart is floating, but it's too weighed down with treasure. So the boat is crashing into it. So did anyone else make it?
No.
Yes, both of mine.
Both are yours. Okay, so they both get on the boat along with the prisoners. And because they're using your role, because you're the only
I
one who
guess
gave a
Meshach
shit.
will just get on the boat.
Well, hold on. So you three, those of you who made it, you can choose whether to just stay on the boat and be alive, or try and get the cart and get all the gold. But this would be an agility check, and I won't tell you the DC. But if you make it, you get everything. If you get at least 2 of the 3 checks. But if you fail, anyone who fails a check will be swept
Washed
overboard.
away.
Yeah. So you could be. So if one person fails and 2 people make it, you get it on board, but one person's swept away.
I'll try.
I'm already swept away.
Yeah. No, it's between Caleb and David.
Oh, I better.
Oh, was Lego Lighter able to do anything?
Well,
Oh yeah, Legolighter can help too with a DC 10 agility check. He will count as one of them.
Okay, so I have a possibility to save Doc Martin or Goatley. So.
Oh yeah, he gets a chance to save one person. You can save one person or save the cart with a DC 10 check.
This is Aaron. He's going to save the person.
Yeah, I know. Meshach will go for the cart.
Okay.
Because, his brother.
You need 2 checks. I'll
And
say
his
DC
mercenary.
15 for this one, agility.
He's so dead.
17.
All right, halfway there.
18!
Yes!
Knuckles!
Gold cart!
Gold card!
15 to save Goatley.
All right, you saved Goatley. All right, so
Goatley.
those are all
We
that
turned
are.
a cart full of corpses into a cart full of gold.
Tom, did any of your characters make it?
Dungeon crawling at its finest.
Unfortunately.
Lost Doc Martin.
Unfortunately, are you kidding me?
All right, you all die as they're swept away.
Meshach, I didn't think it'd be you.
Dude, all mine are dead.
He's still got 9 luck left.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
He's not gonna. He might live.
So how many
What?
characters actually survived?
I had 1.
2.
I had 1 that started, but I did
Yeah.
pick up a prisoner.
All right. Well, so
Timothy McSweeney-
4 from the original 20 survived.
Yeah.
So you have 4 player characters now. So here's what happens. The towering wave propels you with terrifying speed towards a distant cavern wall. Ahead, head through a sea of towering whitecaps and debris of falling boulders, you spy the mouth of a narrow cave. The dragon-proud ship rides down the crest of the giant wave and shoots into the rocky maw. The howling surf crashes all around you. So you wake up, you clear, you look ahead, you see you're above ground now, you're out at sea, you realize you're along the coastline somewhere, perhaps you can get back to your village and tell them of your tale. You have prisoners of which to get new level 0, perhaps level 1 characters, but that is where it ends. You have defeated the Chaos Lord.
Get back to my village. My village now, bitches.
Yeah.
Gold cart.
Alright, so how many actions worth of gold did you get?
My characters alone did 3. You
All right.
did...
I did this many. I did.
You did 2 actions.
I did 2.
Yeah.
So 5 actions of gold.
I did 2.
So
It's 1d20 gold and 2d20 silver pieces per action. So you can roll.
times 7.
Yeah. So do you want me just to roll and to multiply it?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll do it.
So 6 times 7, 42 gold. And 17 times 7, so something like 140 silver, a little under 40. Yeah, something like that. And you got the armor, so it's
119.
Plus what we had in the
100.
previous chest.
Yes, plus what we had in the previous chest, because you kept it on the boat. Plate mail, forged of blacker iron. It has superior construction.
That washed away with.
Oh, okay, that washed away.
But I did get the flail, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I've also got the 2 rings that are separate.
Oh, you got the flail?
Yeah, Goatley has the flail, so.
The what?
I've got the 2 emerald rings.
Okay. Did you get the plain iron ring with the magic?
The plain iron ring that has the 3
Spells, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
he's been wearing that.
All right.
And he's also got the short sword with the emeralds.
That's
on
not magical, it's just nice.
Just fancy.
It's a blinged out short sword.
It's a blinged out short sword. So you have survived. You now have a
We
party.
carry that around the
So,
town wheel.
what does the flail do?
It is a spiked flail. It reeks of the energies of chaos. You can have to wield it. Actually, I'll just say it
Smells
has
like chaos in here.
it has +1 to hit and damage once per day. The wielder of the flame
Smell that?
of the spike flail can wreath the weapon in
Smells like
flames for
chaos.
3 rounds, inflicting an additional 1d6 points of damage.
Awesome.
But it is a weapon of chaos, so if your character is not chaotic, he would not want to use it.
He's lawful.
Yeah, no, he would definitely hate it.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Esotox is dead.
Yeah.
Sad.
So that ends that adventure. You guys could actually level your characters up and gain a character class. And make yeah.
You get to be an actual character now.
So questions, comments, suggestions. Yeah, how'd you guys like
we
this?
should do
This
this
was-
every 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just for the hell of it.
There are other. There's like another one called the Perils of the Sunken City, which is again with the peasant mob.
You know, I want to do more peasant mobs. I mean, peasant mobs are freaking awesome.
I kind of do want to put in some level 1 wizards just to have more spellcasting checks.
No, that was ridiculously
Well,
fun, so.
That's what Timothy McSweeney is going to turn into. Is a
Okay, yeah,
level 1
let's
wizard.
make all of the surviving
Yeah.
0 characters wizards.
Yeah, there's no rules on what on class restrictions, so you can be whatever class you want.
Everyone be a shitty wizard.
So we can all.
We
So,
lead the next peasant mob.
You have visions, wizards.
and
This
so
is where you go.
and so we all become twisted, warped monsters.
Eventually, if you make those ones. So, any other final thoughts?
Well, just one thing that I wanted to share, just so that you guys knew how baller this character was that just never showed up.
Yeah.
Bert the Beekeeper, Strength 4, Agility 5, Stamina 7, and his weapon was a staff, so he dealt 1d4 minus 2. So he was dungeon crawling because he was getting his ass beat by bees.
To be honest, to be fair though, you always do at least 1 point of damage with a successful attack.
Yeah.
So you would just
So
be,
one time in 4, he would deal 2. The rest of the time, 1.
yeah, no, we'll definitely play more
As
as a palate cleanser.
That's an
Between
awesome one.
Yeah.
campaigns.
Or whatever. You know, like it's obviously a great pickup game. And if you want to level your guys up as standard characters, you can. You have the PDF. So yeah, I hope you guys like it.
That was awesome.